piece.
Yep, we are now streaming.
Previously on Curse of Strahd, you were about to get your ass handed to you by Baba Yaga and her giant hut.
No, she took damage, we're fine.
Yeah, we'll see. We straightened out a few core rules. Am I done?
I had this written down actually. You'd said in the first couple of sessions that it stacks, but it's alright, it is OP.
Yeah, it is OP. I can't have an immortal warlock running around.
I'm only immortal when, well, I was only immortal when you sent swarms after me.
Knees bent running around. It is a bit OP. I've let you keep your nightmare horse. You're meant to only have, it's only meant to look like a nightmare. It's not meant to actually be a nightmare. I read it wrong, but it's fine. It's not like it gets on my nerves or anything.
You give me all these things, and then you Lord giveth and the Lord taketh away.
Yeah, DM giveth and DM taketh away. All right. Shall we dance? I got some new battle music. Stop Mike going insane. Craig even.
Nice.
Right. Yes. Let's turn that down. Darkest dungeon music.
I can't hear the epic music. I'm sad.
You know. Maybe you need to turn it up.
Oh, Jesus Christ, there it is.
Yeah, there it
I
is.
think is wandered north.
It's really weird. It kind of goes like super quiet and then suddenly it kicks in dead loud.
Yep. My poor eardrums.
Where's Iggy gone?
It took a trip up north. I think he
Bring him back.
Do you know what? I naturally had my hand resting on my keyboard, but because I've got speed switches, it thought I was holding W down. Apologies.
I fallen asleep on the W key.
Alright, so just as that round ended, and a new one begins, the Baba Yaga's creeping hut came to life, and he's staring down at you, and his roll is painful.
Jeez.
Painful, my friends. Good God. Right. Let us begin. So, yeah, so the battle was is now on round 4, and Baba Yaga's creeping hut is going to do some stuff. So to kick things off, he is going to root on. Let me see, root. The range of 60 feet. So that means basically everybody. All right. So as this hut turns towards you, you see, like very dramatic anime style, a root kind of starts growing out of the ground, and it heads directly for Omadon. As oh, that poor dog again.
Oh no.
Even the dog's dead about it.
Oh no, not Omadon! It's about to die. As he rolls a 14.
14, that's a hit.
It's a hit. And damage is 40 bludgeoning damage. Oh, lucky you, it doesn't... I thought root would root you down, but apparently it doesn't. Lucky you. It then picks up a rock from nearby, like a big, massive breeze block that's just hanging around in these ruins, and chucks it at Keris. Oh, nat 1. 13? I guess is a miss
Nope.
anyway.
Yeah.
Okay, so this rock just kind of flies past, but there's kind of a mansion in the way. And then he is again another root sprouts from underneath his hut and heads straight for you, Keris.
Ooh.
Almost a crit. That'll be 31. Is that a hit? I think so.
Yeah, that'll hit.
As you take 33 points of damage.
Oh, bloody hell.
As this root just sprouts from the ground, this rotting root, and smacks you in the face. Next up is Irina. She is going to move out of this fire. Oh, does she have to roll at the beginning of a turn, Dylan?
Yeah.
Okay. What was it again?
Dexterity 17.
Luckily, she's dexterous. Saving throw, normal. That's a 26.
So that's half of.
Or half. What was it?
I'm looking up now. Whatever. Like 23 or something like that. It's just after this. 21.
21. Okay, so she takes half, does she?
Yeah.
Okay. As fire singes her quite badly, most of her armor and her clothes are like either on fire or she's kind of putting it out as she runs away. And then she's going to take a shot at the creeping hut. And she kind of says, here goes nothing. And so, 26. Never misses. 26, jeez. Damage. 13 points of damage. There's nobody near it, so she doesn't get her thing. Oof. And this bolt just kind of embeds itself in one of the legs of this creeping hut. Next up is Omadon.
Give me dexterity saving throw. Oh, so it's a fail, but I'm resistant to fire anyway. So do I take 11 or 10? Half of 21.
10.
10.
Gets rounded down.
So, then I'm going to use. Where's Baba Yaga? Is Baba Yaga where they?
The skull's on the ground at the moment.
So is she on the ground next to the skull?
She's in the skull.
She's still
Oh,
in
is she-
the skull.
This is just for tracking her health.
Oh,
it's the
right.
skull
Sorry.
So the skull
Skull's
isn't
here.
loose.
here.
Quick check. Cleanse it. I'm going to use Eldritch Blast
Okay.
on Baba Yaga. First beam 18.
That's a hit.
For 6 points of damage.
Right. I forgot to tell you something last week, but I've let it slide. But I'll tell you it now. As your Eldritch Blast slams into her, it almost kind of deflects off. It's like a force field, but some of it does get absorbed.
So, for my second beam, can I attack a different creature then?
Yeah. Sure.
You said, yeah. So I'm going to go for the hook with my second blast.
Mhm.
23.
That's it. Points of damage. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. 8 points of damage. Your Eldritch Blast slams into the wooden roots. Are you done?
Are we done?
The Oh, Felston's next.
Alright, I'm gonna move towards Ziggy. And I'm pulling out the old classic. I'm gonna pick him up and aim him for the hut.
Okay. Which part of the hut are you aiming for?
Well, I suppose the deck or the porch, as you will, because it's got the little. From the picture, it looks like it's got a bunch of legs, but it looks like the hut's just on top of like
Yes.
the legs. Yeah. So I'm aiming for the front door.
Okay, so you're aiming for the front door. We're gonna say, so you're gonna do a strength check. You do a strength check. If you get less than 20, you miss. If you get 20, he goes through the door. You get more than 20, you've kind of overcooked it, and you throw him into the building.
Oh, it's too late now.
Let's do it.
Well, please give me a
I mean,
20.
it's a door, and it's
She's had lots of practice at throwing Ziggy though.
It's a 23.
okay.
It's a 21. Sorry.
Ziggy. How are we
I
gonna
mean,
play
that's
this?
not bad, is it?
No,
It's not
I mean,
bad, but it's not
no.
great. Let's have a look. All right, Ziggy. So she picks you up and kind of basketball style throws you at the net, at the net rather than into the net. You know you're not going to make it. So let's have a.
No, I open my bat wings, and I fly like Batman.
Fuck. Forgot about that. All right, that is cool. So you realize that you just kind of overcooked it, and you grab the edges of your cape, and you turn into you basically float like a bat.
I'm the Green Knight,
Okay.
the tiny Green Knight.
All right. So this whatever happens now, that'll be the end of Felston's action, unless you got any bonuses. So where do you think you're going to land with this?
Well, I want to go in the doorway.
All right. Okay. So
I hope it's not just like a gibbering Moor at this point. But, you know.
Yeah, so Batman style, you spread your bat wings and you adjust your trajectory and speed. And that's Felston, unless you got any bonus actions.
No, but I'll remain here and be a meat shield for Marlowe.
Okay. All right. Swarm of insects. Guess they have to do a dex.
Yeah, deck 17.
What was that? It's a 15, so that one failed. And then the other one, saving throw, normal. It's a nat 1. So these two swarms of insects, they burn up in the last of them burn up in the fire.
So I get 13 HP back.
Right, so you know the deal with that. You've only got
Yeah.
literally the 13.
The 13. Yeah.
Which can't be healed. It can only be restored once it's all run out. Is it on run out? What's the skill that gives you the temporary hit points again?
It's Dark One's Blessing.
What does it say, once a day or what?
No, every time you reduce a creature to 0.
And you have no temporary hit points, I guess.
No, the hook
can-
just took them away from me. I did have 13.
All right,
Oh, now I'm on the ass.
all right, okay. So you've got 13 back temporary hit points.
Yeah.
All right. Yeah. So this swarm of insects burns up, and then we have Keris.
Right. Well, I'm probably just gonna move. Briag's dead, isn't he?
Yeah.
Can I move to here then? Yeah.
Yeah, Briag's
Ah.
dead. Move him out of the way. Well, he's Briag disappears, doesn't he? So he's gone.
And I presume this is like still that silence section.
Yes.
That's not being cast anymore though. It's
Oh, is it
concentration
now?
spell, and I am not.
What is that then? What is it?
All right.
Cast
well,
something.
yeah, it was silence,
Cast-
but then I stopped casting it because she moved.
Alright, was that? I don't remember you saying that. Okay. Take it away.
Yay. So, Baba Yaga's in that thing there then, yeah? The skull.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna, FYI, I picked up my dancing longsword over there somewhere and I brought it with me, so I've got it, yeah?
It's still
Just
floating,
before.
isn't it?
No, I picked it up because it killed that guy there.
Is it not an action to pick up a weapon?
It comes back to me.
After 4.
Yeah, but I didn't do four.
Attacks.
It didn't do 4 attacks, but
It's
okay.
a bonus
If it's an
action.
action, if that's
Bonus action, isn't it?
to throw it, yeah.
Okay. And then if it's on the.
But I'll go with your ruling on this. If that's my action, then that.
As far as I know, it's still in the air. I don't remember you saying that you picked it up. I'm pretty sure picking up a weapon is an action, full action. As it's
Okay,
a
well, I
dancing
pick-
sword, you command it with a bonus action. So if you want to use your bonus action to have it returned to you, that's fine. But that's your bonus action.
Yeah, we'll do that then. I'll call it back. And that's probably me then. I think.
Well, that's your bonus
Oh,
action.
well.
So you've still got your full action, haven't you?
Yeah, but I can't throw it with an action, can I? It needs to be my bonus action to get it to fly.
Yes.
So yeah, that's me.
Okay. You're not going to use your action.
I can't. Don't. That's as far as I can move.
Move isn't part of your action. Move is move, and action is action, separate.
I know, but I've got no long range like this square.
All right. Oh, okay. I see what you mean.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
You can. No.
I'll stick my tongue
Heal
out at her.
or... Okay.
Oh right. Oh yeah. No, I'm all right. Go on. Carry on. Yeah.
Okay, so Ziggy, I'm just going to move him to here so I know where he is. So you're kind of on the hut. Alright, so it's Baba Yaga next. She, it's really thrown spanner when you chuck Ziggy.
Good.
Okay. She's gonna fly straight up with her in her skull, so she is 40 feet up. And then she's going to 60 feet. She's gonna power word stun on Ziggy. So she starts shouting all these arcane words at Ziggy, and his mind becomes overwhelmed, leaving him dumbfounded. And as I am assuming he's got less than 150 hit points, which he does. You got 1 hit point, Ziggy.
No, I've got 48. It's just not up to date on thingy.
Right, it is now. As you got 150 hit points or less, you are now stunned.
Oh.
You may use your Constitution saving throw at the end of your turn.
Do I not even remotely get a save to that either?
Nope.
It's power word though, isn't it? That's quite a strong
Power
spell.
word stun. I mean, it's an 8th level spell.
Yeah, okay, fair enough. I understand.
It just says if you got less than 150 hit points, you are stunned. Otherwise, the spell has no effect. So if you were pretty powerful, it wouldn't have any effect. But you can use a Constitution saving throw at the end of your turn. On a successful save, the stun ends. Stun. Paralyzed, trained, flying, stunned. There we go. So as Ziggy lands on his feet, on his tippy toes, in fact, you are now stunned. As a bonus action, the reason why I brought this thing up is so I can see your bonus actions. She hasn't got a bonus action. All right. Okay, so she's flown 40 feet into the air, and now it's Marlowe.
Right. Okay. Yeah. Move there. I am going to cast Guiding Bolt. 4th level.
At
Baba Lysaga. Normal.
okay, I'll tell you though that all you can.
Oh, go Mike.
Okay.
Hey.
You and your
Yeah. So that's 76. That's 44 points of damage. Radiant.
Fuck me.
Go Mike.
Okay. So as this guiding bolt, which is bigger than usual, slams into her, again like a force field seems to absorb a lot of it, but she does take quite a beating. Yikes. Okay.
I'm going to use my bonus action, and I'm going to use my rod on Keris. I'm going to cure wounds.
Okay.
Hang on, let me check. Let me make sure. No, I'll give it some 4th level. Oh, actually no, 3rd level. Yes, 3 charges gives me 6 charges left. Sorry, 7 charges left. Oh fuck! 16 points of healing there, Keris.
Thank you.
Sorry, it was more.
Okay. Is that you?
That's me, yeah.
Ziggy the Ratcatcher.
Just gotta make a Constitution saving throw, right?
Yep.
No biggie.
17.
It's taking a turn, isn't it?
13. Okay. Yeah, you stand there dumbfounded as you try to you shake your head to try and shake it off, and it's just not. You're still dumbfounded.
Right. Okay.
Mort Noir.
Yeah, he's going to. See, I thought she dropped the skull. I'm going to take a hoof at the hut.
Okay.
+6 on this one. Good.
Is that a 10?
Yeah.
That's a miss. Your horse, it takes its best shot at this hut, but this hut is pretty big. I've had to keep the token a bit smaller than usual because it doesn't really go that high, but the hut is gargantuan size. Okay. Back to the top. Now it's going to hurt even more. This hut. This hut. This hut is going to take a root attack. Actually, I'm looking at the wrong thing. That's why I can't. Make a root attack at the armor.
Is there armor still in play?
Yeah,
Yep.
it's
Oh,
not on
I don't think
Because
that's
it's
it.
not had a go, has
sorry,
it?
you're right.
Oh,
You're
yeah.
right. You're right. You're right.
He hasn't had a go.
My God, it's come out first.
Yes. Go on there.
All right, it can take. I mean, it should have gone the previous round as well, so it can take 2 actions. What's your command, Felston?
I'm going to tell it to rescue Ziggy.
In fact, he needs to do his dex save, doesn't he?
Oh, he does.
Is he not resistant to fire?
Condition immunities: blinded, charmed, deafened, exhaustion, frightened, paralyzed, petrified, poisoned. Oh,
The only thing he's not resistant to.
too much. Oh, 17.
Oh my god.
Okay, so what are we commanding him to do?
I'm going to command him to rescue Ziggy. And then gotta be more specific with this. I remember this. Rescue Ziggy and get inside the hut.
Okay. So this thing growls. Right, it's got 2 actions. So he's got 25 feet of walking speed. So 5, 10. Oh no, it's actually 10, 20-ish here. He's got another action. So is he going to start climbing the tree?
Yeah, he's gonna start climbing the tree.
Move this thing out of the way. Okay, so this thing gets its foot in. How tall is this thing? 30 feet. Jesus. Okay, so it begins climbing the hut, but he's not quite there yet. So that's his 2 actions. The hut can't attack. Right, so the hut is going to attack you, Felston,
Go for it.
instead. With a root attack. 25.
It hits.
Twenty-seven points of damage. Bludgeoning.
I'm not enraged anymore. That's useless to me. Yeah. Okay then. Yeah, I'm looking a bit rough, guys.
Alright.
Okay. He's going to take a rock to Marlowe. Four. It lobs a rock at you for 29 points of damage.
Okay.
And then he's going to do a root attack on. He's going to do a root attack on Irina. As Baba Yaga rubs her hands with glee as this root extends an unimaginable distance and hits her for 32 points of damage. As this root just thrashes her quite a lot, and she is down.
Unconscious or oh yeah.
She's unconscious.
So does she have to do death saving rolls?
Yep. Okay, next up is Irina, who is out and does her death saving throw. I'll do her d20. Let her die, guys. 4 fails.
We're gonna have to start calling for Strahd for help. We may have to trade Arena in.
We'll
How
be
could Strahd let
fine.
this happen?
I don't know how to. I'll use those. Okay. Alright, next up is Omadon.
Yep. Going to Eldritch Blast the hut.
Okay. Oh yeah, 19 is that 14?
On first beam, yeah.
That's a miss.
No, the 28 to hit.
Oh, sorry, my
14
apologies.
damage on the first
Yeah.
beam.
Yeah, that's yeah. Okay.
Second beam, 23 to hit.
Yeah, that's a hit.
12 points of
12.
damage.
So your Eldritch Blast slam into this hut and singes it quite badly.
I'm going to take another stroll.
Okay. I think any scarecrows there? No scarecrows. Your lucky day. Okay. Scarecrows next. Just joking. Elston?
Felson's going to move to Irina and attempt to stabilize.
Okay. You have to tell me how. As a barbarian.
Bloody hell. Let me just. Have I got anything in my inventory? Like, I've got a water skin. I'm gonna just splash water on her face and, like, prop her up a bit.
Okay. Medicine check. I don't know. Call it a 12.
Alright. Squeeze the medicine. Ah, shit.
Yeah. You begin waterboarding Irina.
Oh.
No, I'm joking. She's completely unresponsive. She's bleeding quite profusely from all the lashes from this route.
Can I pick her up at least, or does that count as an action?
Yeah, you can pick her up, I suppose.
Yeah, I'll pick
You're
her
a
up. and
barbarian.
Scream for the magic people. Healing!
All right. As you scream, the goat starts screaming back, YouTube style.
I scream louder. I'd like to imagine I'm quite intimidating to goats.
I won't make you roll intimidation. I don't think you need to intimidate a goat. Keris.
Okay. So Felston's got Irina there then, yeah?
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay, and Baba Yaga, she's here on the floor, yeah?
No, she's 40 feet in the air. She's above the hut.
She's above the hut on the skull.
In the skull, above the huts, yeah.
Oh, that is so frustrating.
There's an armor. There's an animated armor climbing the hut.
Okay, and so I take it that the hut to get up to like the bit where Ziggy is, you're talking what, 10, 20 feet, something like that?
Yeah, it's probably got about 10 feet left to go before it reaches Ziggy. On its next turn, it'll get there.
The armor will get there.
Yeah.
Right.
God knows what it's going to do when it gets there. She just said rescue him.
What do you do? Shall we trust the armor to go and rescue Ziggy? Yeah. Keris is forming split personality, I think, here.
I'd like to
Yeah.
imagine the armor would, like, sacrifice itself, because its main priority is to rescue Ziggy.
yeah.
I was
sure.
going to do that, that's a different story, but its main priority is to get Ziggy out of there.
Yeah. Okay, well let's let that carry on then. As oh gosh. Right, okay. I'm gonna go and try and stabilize
Analysis
Irina.
paralysis.
Oh no, tell me about let's oh god, I hate this.
It's alright.
This is why I don't
There's no wrong way of playing this game.
I know,
Apart
but
from when you get killed.
yeah, well that I don't really want that
Apart
to
from when
happen
you
to
let someone
anybody.
missile you into a godlike hut. Uh-oh.
Says the Batman.
It was worth it for one cool moment.
We'll get you out of there, don't worry.
Right. yeah, I'm gonna oh, jeez. Right, yeah, I'm gonna go and have a look at arena, or not. Can I just, as I'm deciding, I'm looking round. Can I have a quick look at Marlowe and see if he's doing all right?
Yeah, I'm doing fine.
He doesn't look too bad, right? Okay, so I'm gonna go. Right.
Go quickly grab a drink. One sec.
And I'm gonna try and stabilize Irina, like using bits of Felston's rag stuff that she's got, like pressing the root, like I was trying not to flash anybody, but like pressing it into Irina's wounds, trying to stop the bleeding and whatnot, and
Medicine check.
medicine check. But on that bit, can I do lay hands on stuff as well?
I mean, if just the heal would bring her back.
Yeah, well, can I do that then?
Yeah.
Because that's what I'm getting at. Yeah, right.
I thought you were gonna strip me,
No.
take my clothes, and then heal them, and I'm just stood there naked.
Yeah, so I'm gonna give her
That kind of game.
go for 5. I'll go for 5 points, so to kind of bring her back and whatnot.
How many? Sorry.
5, yeah.
Okay. Right. So you put your hand on her forehead and you whisper your ancient words, and she comes back to life with 5 hit points.
Okay, good. So she's
Because-
stabilized. She's alive. She's good.
Yeah, she's back awake, I guess.
Brilliant.
Okay, but she has 1 level of exhaustion.
Yeah.
She's been unconscious, so everything's got disadvantage. Is it everything? Never remember. Greg, is it what's she got disadvantage on?
I'm
I
just
don't
checking
know.
now.
I don't know with exhaustion 1. I use those little cue
Advantage on
cards normally.
Oh,
Ability checks. Okay.
There you go.
Yeah,
It tells you
ability
if you click
checks.
it, disadvantage on ability checks.
Right.
Literally where it says exhaustion 1 in the chat, if you click it, it tells you.
Look at that.
oh, that's
Little
neat.
foundry. That is neat.
That is
Right.
neat indeed.
Neato. Okay. Is that Keris?
Yeah, I guess so, because yeah.
Any bonus actions or anything?
Well, no, not really.
Sword.
Yeah, but it's 30 feet.
Sword!
Right, go on. I'll throw my sword up and say fly magic sword to over that way, maybe.
Sing sword.
Yeah. My token's gone though, so
Can you use your bonus action? I don't know where the token's gone. That's weird.
yeah, I can use my bonus action to
So
throw
this
my
one
sword
begins to
up.
hover, flies up to 30 feet. Flies up to 30 feet and attacks one creature of your choice within 5 feet of it.
Yeah.
Attack roll, I mean. Sword uses your attack roll and ability score modifier. Alright. Okay.
I can't attack anything though, so I'm just gonna
For time. Okay, 30 feet.
yeah, like there. So
Alright,
it's,
so
it's
it can only go 30 feet.
yeah.
And then attack something within 5 feet. So that's 10, 20.
Oh.
I'd say that can attack.
Oh, can it chop?
Yeah.
Can it chop the legs? Yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
Yes, thank goodness. Right, let's do some chopping.
Drop it there just so I can remember it. There it is.
Oh, thank you! Yay! I remember to pick it up now. Do I do the roll from that though? Attack. Oh, it's not
You-
got an attack. Sorry, it's not got its own attack.
Just a regular longsword
That's
attack.
another. It's got its own special attack.
It says it uses your. Okay, fine.
Oh, I don't know. On here it just comes up with its own attack. 14.
14. Yeah, that's a miss.
Miss. Okay.
I mean, it is a giant tree with a hut on top of it.
It's pretty hard to miss though, isn't it?
Yeah, but
Anyway,
it doesn't.
go on.
It doesn't penetrate the
Yeah.
skin.
All right. Okay. Just carving my name in it.
Pretty much. All right. Are you done?
Mhm.
Okay.
Yes.
Is Baba Yaga's turn. Okay, this will be interesting. Slots. Feet. Right, she's going to cast Witch Bolt on the horse. So it's 30-foot range that reaches. A beam of crackling blue energy comes out of her finger as she points it at the horse. You have no. Oh, that's incorrect. Concentrating. Weird. 26 on the horse.
Hit.
There's a lightning bolt. Smacks it. 5 points of lightning damage. Yeah?
Yeah, 5 points.
Yeah. Oh my god, it's got 68 hit points. Fuck. Okay. And then she is gonna move. Gonna kind of go behind the hut, but still above it. So she's got 3/4 cover. And then it's Marlowe.
Alright, so she's moved behind the hut.
She's got 3/4 cover. You can all see her, but
Right, so if I try to cast something, I'm not going to get smushed.
3/4 cover gives her some cover.
Oh, good. Alright, okay, I'll do the same again then. Uh, 13?
3/4 cover has a +5 bonus to AC and dexterity saving
So that'd be a
throws.
miss then.
13 is a miss.
Okay, I'm going to use a bonus action to cast.
A miss anyway.
Oh no, that's what I said. Mass Cure Wounds.
Addy.
So everyone in a 30-foot radius of me that I want, so all the goodies, gets 28 points of healing.
28. Nice one, Mike.
Thank you very much.
Does that include the horse?
Yeah.
It's 30 foot, yeah.
Yes, it does.
Cool, that's me
Right,
done.
I've healed Irina for 28. She's looking quite good now. Okay. Ziggy the Ratcatcher.
Here we go. This is going to be the save of the century. No, it isn't.
My music
Oh, it
stopped
isn't.
just as you said that. Built up to a big crescendo and then it paused.
I
No, it
did
isn't.
the same. It was like, oh, oh, and then roll.
Mort Noir.
No, it's going to come, not leaving the. It's not going to get an opportunity to go around flying. Staying in its sphere of influence, I hope. It's going to hoove Baba Yaga. So it's +6 on this to hit.
Wow.
22.
Yeah. Are you attacking her or the skull?
Good question.
It's a flying horse. It can't really hoof anything while you're flying.
It's fine at speed.
Of course
Hey.
it can.
I think we had
Can
this
it not
last
use
time.
it for momentum?
Yeah, but that's what that's what we did last time with the momentum. You used it to kind of ram the skull.
Pop the bitch off the skull.
All right, just do your whatever attack it is.
So, hooves. It's 2d8 plus 4 bludgeoning and 2d6 fire.
Okay.
2d8 plus 4. Oh, that's 1d8. That's another. 12.
That's 12, yeah.
And then it were 2d6, weren't it, for fire?
Oh, concentration check. Fails. Concentration drops. Okay. Effects. Concentrating. Okay. What was the other one, sorry?
Oh, sorry. 7 fire damage. Oh no, that were you. 6 fire damage.
Okay. So this fire kind of wraps around her, almost engulfs her, but she is still standing. Okay. The armor finishes climbing up onto the hut and walks, just casually walks up to Ziggy and slaps him. Ziggy can give me a Constitution saving throw because he's helping you
With or without advantage.
Please.
with
Oh,
advantage.
you're so mean, Peter.
I love it. I'm sorry. I was like, what else is he gonna? I hope he slaps him.
21.
Oh, nice.
So this animated armor brings its metal open palm slap down on Ziggy's face, which is enough to kind of bring you to, and you're back in the game.
I'm back, baby.
Does he pick you up and run away with you?
Nah.
No,
I was just told to.
he's not. He's not a complete idiot.
No.
Okay, the creeping hut now. The creeping hut is going to hurl a rock at Mort Noir because it's trying to protect its master. Rock attack. Yeah, great. 24
It's a hit.
or 21 points of damage. What do we say for the rock? Bludgeoning, ranged. I can't believe none of these things like knock you out of the sky or restrain you or anything weird. Okay, and then it's going to root attack Keris.
Mhm.
Six.
Yeah.
Kinda hard to miss this. Damage normal. For 25 points of damage bludgeoning.
Bloody hell.
And then it's gonna attack. I'm assuming, are you putting Irina down? Elston?
Yeah. She's all well then. Yeah, I would have popped it now.
Right, okay. You're not just carrying her for the sake of it. Alright. Okay, and then it's gonna root attack Felston then. I was gonna root attack both of you, but I thought it was a bit mean. 24.
That's a hit.
35 points of bludgeoning damage.
Jesus.
You forgot to rage, didn't you?
Ah, shit. Yeah, I did.
Okay.
All right then. I'm looking a bit poor.
Arena. What did we say? Disadvantage on ability checks. Is an attack an ability check?
Nope.
Alright. So she's gonna crossbow. She's gonna crossbow the creeping hut again, but she's gonna do all of her sneak attack as well. Oh, hang on. That's more than 30 feet, isn't it? Is it disadvantage or is it? She's already got
Disadvantage if it's more than 30 feet.
Shit, it's actually double disadvantage
There's no such thing.
because she's got. Is it just disadvantage then?
What do you mean by double disadvantage?
Oh no, it doesn't affect. I meant the exhaustion. Never mind.
Oh, right.
disadvantage.
No, it's just disadvantage then.
She's a machine anyway. Yeah, she's a machine. Alright, she's gonna do 11 points of damage to the hut, but as Mort Noir is there, going to do a sneak attack as well. And we said that was 5, didn't we? 5 d6s. 21 points of damage.
Who's that to?
To the hut.
All right.
She doesn't want to risk missing Baba Yaga. What did I say? 21. Okay. Next up is Amadon.
We have to move in 10 feet to be in range from the Eldritch Blast. Gonna go for the hook. Actually, I don't need to move in 10 foot for the hook, but never mind. 2 beams again. Do you know when the force field came up around Baba Yaga? Did it look like?
She's resistant to magic.
Oh, right. So it's still did like half damage.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's not enough. I'll go for the hook. Oh,
28. Holy crap. Eldritch Blast Machine.
14 on the first beam.
Okay.
Second beam 13 to hit.
That's a miss.
And I'll be back out 10 foot.
Okay. So your beam ricochets, your second beam ricochets off it, but the first one definitely connects. Next up is Felston, who is going to remember to go into rage this time.
Just
I don't want to kill you.
I don't want to. I don't want to die.
I don't want to die.
Shit. So to drop a weapon doesn't cost an action, does it?
Correct.
Alright, I'm gonna drop my great axe. I'm gonna whack out the crossbow.
Oh, this again.
I know the crossbow that I'm so fantastic with, you know.
So you're angrily going to fire your crossbow at it. I mean, you've got 40 feet movement. Why are you doing this? Okay, never mind.
Oh, can I swap? Can I? Or have I
If
already?
you,
You could get toe to toe with the hook, I think, couldn't you?
no
Yeah,
offense, no offense, but you suck at the crossbow. I would
Yeah,
much
I do.
rather you hit it with.
So I don't need to be told I suck with the crossbow. I'm
I
aware.
mean, it's a tree. You have an axe.
Yeah, that's. I'm not seeing the forest for the trees, as you will.
And a rather nice
Right.
blood spear, just saying.
All right. Oh shit. Right. So before I move, I drop the great axe and I whack out the blood spear. So obviously, look at either Irene or Xera and say, "Can you pick that up for me later?" And I'm gonna move 40 feet to the I'm covering my bases, and I'm gonna get my spear, and I'm gonna stab it right into the tree. But first, as a bonus action, I'm going into rage, so that's always important. So rage, and then... Oh, it won't let me. There was an error in your micro syntax. Oh, never mind then. Blood spear's coming out. I'll use it.
Okay. I know what that means.
That is a 19.
Yeah, that's a hit.
All right, and attack with the spear. This is piercing damage as well, so 7 points.
As you plunge this spear into the tree, like, if it could scream, it would scream. As you plunge your spear into it, and blood pours out of its wound.
Yum. And then as my second attack, gonna shove the spear where I shoved it beforehand. So roll again. It is a 16.
That hits, yeah.
We'll roll for the damage. That is a delicious 16 points of damage.
As you grit your teeth and plunge this spear into the tree, it lets out a scream that comes from within the hut somewhere. As almost like a green flash in front of Ziggy becomes quite intense and then kind of dies down again. And there's blood literally pouring out of this wound now.
Lovely. Just a quick question. As a like talking is a free action, isn't it? Am I still able to talk, or will I have to do that at the start of my turn?
You just said to Arena pick the axe up, so you.
Yeah, I did. Yeah. And then, all right, and that's me done and dusted.
Okay. Next up is Keris.
Okay.
You're not gonna. Are you really not gonna frenzy or anything?
Oh shit.
Craziness from a barbarian.
I mean, you've got frenzy and what's the other thing? What's it called?
Rage.
Balls to the wall rage or something like that.
There's a frenzy in it. Yeah.
Hang on, no.
I'm not telling you what to do. I've never seen
no,
you
no,
do
no.
it.
I'm just reckless attack when you.
That's it.
Right, I
reckless
can't.
attack.
When you see if I can't pop this into. You can throw aside all concern. When you make your first attack on turn, you can decide to attack recklessly. Doing so gives you advantage on melee weapon attack rolls during strength. Attack rolls against you have advantage until your next turn.
Alright.
I'll just find the other one, the frenzy attack. I can't remember what that does.
Does that
but
D8 plus 5? Phil, have you added your rage damage on top of that, by the way?
Yes, it lets me do that. It's function beyond 20, where it says here's your normal piercing damage and here's your rage.
It says there rage
But
damage
this-
3.
As well, this spear, this blood spear, gives me
Health back, doesn't it?
it does, but
Only when you kill it.
any creature can wield the spear, but only the character chosen can wield it. Gains a +2 bonus to attack and damage attack roll made with this magic weapon. But I don't think it's including that, so I have to
enough.
say it's another 4 points of damage for those two attacks, if that's correct.
So you rolled a 16 there, and it's done 7 plus. Is that 7 plus 9? Yeah. That plus 9, is that your normal plus 9?
This damage here. The bloods, that was the first attack. That was a normal 7. Oh right, yeah.
If you look on your character sheet, what's your normal modifier for like a great axe or a weapon?
Oh right, so it's 1d6 plus 5. That's the piercing. That's the attack for the blood spear.
No,
so
I'm
yes,
talking
it
about
has-
the attack roll.
Well,
You
the
do
attack roll.
It's 1d20 plus what?
Plus 9 for the blood spear.
All right, so you add. Yeah, it's not adding the plus 2 then.
So I don't know how to get that beyond 20. It's only taking into account the.
So it takes an extra. It takes a bit of extra damage.
Yeah, it does. Just a smidge. Right.
Okay.
I'm finished, but I'm gonna study the frenzy attack while we're doing this.
Yep. Keris.
Okay. I'm gonna hop up to here. And as a bonus action, command me dancing sword to attack the house thing, the hut. So there we go, got it. Attack. And yeah. So 16.
On the house.
Yeah.
Yeah, that hits.
Good stuff. For 9 points of damage.
Okay.
And then I'm also going to attack it with my sun sword as well.
You're not forgetting any extra damages or anything. Not telling you how to play the game, but
Am I?
getting anything.
Longsword.
Smite!
Smite.
Well, yeah, okay, smite. Let's let's cast.
If there was any time to spaff spell slots, now there's a time.
Yeah, but is that not my bonus action? This is what, like, if I was casting.
Smite
I can-
is. I don't think.
Oh no, I've got it right. Got it. I'm with it.
Right.
I'm with it. I woke
Right.
up. Right. Yeah. Let's cast some smite. Where is it? Divine smite. Okay.
Under your features.
Yeah. Got it. Got it. Divine Smite. That's
And
Divine
what spell
Sense.
slot for 2d8?
Yeah, just do one spell slot on this one.
If you do level
Um,
1, then it's 2d8. If you do level 2, then it's 3d8,
3d8.
etc.
Yeah.
Maximum
there's too many.
5d8. Not undead,
Divine.
so don't forget about that.
Divine Smite. I'm gonna go for this one then. Right.
I
Um,
think.
do I just roll 2d8 then? If
Yeah,
I
yeah.
do it at level.
As long as your attack connects, then you can do your smite.
I'm gonna
If
do
you
it at
took
level.
smite.
Yep. Got it. So roll 2d8. I'm doing it at level 1. D8. Get off the screen. That's 8 points damage.
Okay.
And then I'm gonna do my front sword attack. And if this doesn't connect, I'm gonna use do I need to tell you if I'm using my inspiration beforehand?
Preferably.
Yeah, I'm gonna use my inspiration.
No, inspiration.
Oh, right, okay. Right, well, I'm
Inspiration,
gonna
no,
roll
it's the luck that you need to call.
21.
Is inspiration free to call afterwards? Because I've always let people call it afterwards. But
Yeah, no, the inspiration's fine. If you
It's my
call it
lucky that I
afterwards,
can't
it's
call.
the lucky is a bit, you know.
Oh, okay.
Okay. So that's it then, yeah?
You're not always inspired, but you're always lucky, so you don't want to be basically rolling with advantage all the time. On
Darn
demand.
it.
Okay, anyway, 21 hits.
I'm gonna roll this and I'm gonna do some second level smite with this one. So that's 3d8, yeah?
Yeah.
3d8.
There's blood pouring out of every cut that you make in this thing.
And one more sun sword. I'm gonna come back round with it and get the bugger. Oh!
Great.
Biggest
Right,
smite you can muster.
Yeah, this is gonna be a third level smiting.
Well, are you doing your damage first?
No, I don't need it. Yeah, of course. Sorry. Let's do my damage. Critical hit, yeah.
So what's
That.
right?
14. Is that right?
It'd be 14 plus 20,
20.
wouldn't it?
14 plus
Oh,
Is that how it
plus
works?
25.
14 plus 25, so that's 39.
Yeah.
Yeah,
9 points
and
of
then
damage.
I'm gonna third level. That's 4d8. Yeah.
Hmm.
Okay. And another 18 on top of that. Then.
18. Yeah, this.
Does it also do? Sorry. Does it also do the 4d8 at total because it were a crit hit or not?
What's that? Sorry.
You know, like my smite
I don't think.
now.
Does the smite? I don't think the smite crits, does it?
Yes, it does.
Oh.
Ooh.
So what's 4 times 8? Is it 20? 32, isn't it?
This is where
Yeah,
rogues
32.
and paladins get really broken because when you crit, you can basically go, "Oh, by the way, I'm going to use this ability," because you
Yeah.
declare it afterwards.
Yeah. So
Why has it moved?
So if I
running away.
think you've done 89 points of damage to it.
That'll do.
Fine.
Can I have one shout thing a talk before I have my turn up?
Yes.
Yeah, can I shout to Mortnor and Keris is gonna well not me, Keris is gonna shout Mortnor or please can you come and get me? And then that's me done.
You say nay.
I have been waiting ages for somebody to make a horse pun. I've been waiting ages.
The whole game. Oh right. It speaks common. Weird. All right. Okay. As you shout to Mort Noir, come and get me, Baba Yaga, calling her that as well now, is gonna do the unthinkable. She's gonna move to here.
Does Mortnar get an opportunity attack?
On the skull, yeah.
Cool. Do I have to roll to hit as well, or is it just on a
No, you rolled to hit. What do you think this is? Charity week.
It's Christmas. 7 plus 6,
That's a miss.
13. No.
Yeah, this is. I mean, this is a dragon skull. She's gonna do the unthinkable. She's gonna drop a fireball right in the middle of you. Are you ready?
No.
No, but do it anyway.
Mhm.
Firewall.
Fireball.
Ball.
Fireball.
Know how you nuked that town that one time?
that one is a firewall. This is a fireball.
I've got the wrong.
I don't know this one.
God.
Sounds like a nuke or something though. I don't
Alright,
even know where
Nukas Pizza.
Karis. I don't even know where Karis is from what now.
Like-
I'm
I
here,
can't even see.
underneath Ziggy.
Oh, you're underneath the sword.
Oh yeah, maybe.
Right, let's try that again. Third level. Place measured template. Yes. So here. Okay, so she casts fireball. I'm going to need DC 17 dexterity saving throws from all three of you.
I have advantage on those.
Plus the hook.
That's a fail.
Oh, wait, what did I roll?
You rolled it twice. You still haven't. You've still failed it. And let's have one from Keris.
Okay. I'm gonna call lucky before I roll it, yeah. So I'm doing it with advantage then, yeah, or whatever. So it rolls twice basically, because I'm using a lucky.
Okay.
Please let one of them pass.
You pass.
Yes,
okay.
okay.
So she drops.
Jesus.
It's a lot of dice.
Luckily for you, she rolled really shit. 23 points of damage. She rolled 2 1s, a 2, 2 3s. Really badly. Alright, 23 points damage. Keris takes half of that, rounded down
Is
to...
this a spell? This is a spell as well.
This is a spell, yes.
Any creature within me, because my Eldritch Ward,
Within
within 10 feet of me, sorry, has
Awesome.
resistance damage from spells.
Ah. Okay. So Felston takes half of that as well, but Marlowe takes the full 23.
So 23 is... So, rounding
Round
down,
it down, the rope down.
11 points of damage.
Oh, okay.
Okay. To do 1 for as well. Okay. So the flames lick up this. The flames lick up the creeping hut. The armor. Also passes. Wow.
Armor rolls like a boss.
So the hut catches fire because it's still fireball. Fire spreads around corners. It ignites flammable objects in the area that aren't being worn or carried. Okay, so this hut catches fire with Ziggin in it. As the flames quite quickly begin to rise up from bottom. Okay, and then Marlowe's next.
Okay, I'm going to sort her out of the flames.
No, I'm going to remove the flames because it's
Okay.
they don't linger.
Okay.
Fireball.
Right, I'm going to keep chipping away. Damn it. 25. Baba Yaga.
That hits.
Groovy. Damage. Ooh, nice. 32.
Okay. What's this you casting? Guiding bolt.
Guiding bolt. Again.
So she's got. She needs to do dexterities. No, it's just a straight up thing.
Just straight up hit.
Okay.
And I'm going to cast Healing Word as a bonus action. If I
Okay.
can
Well, first
find-
of all, your guiding bolt. You fire it at her as it rips through her face and out the back of her head, and she drops dead
Shit.
inside the skull.
She's dead.
She's dead.
She's dead.
Oh, no.
Fucking
Witch
hell.
is dead.
Is the skull still floating though?
Yes. Actually, no. She controls the skull. No, the skull falls to the ground with her inside it. And yeah, she is vanquished.
Cool.
Ziggy the Ratcatcher, this hut is on fire.
Okay, what can I see inside the hut?
You should ask that.
Just before you do that, my bonus action gives 10 healing to Felston.
Thank you very much.
And me.
With me. So, one sec. Ziggy. Almost there. Right, Ziggy. You see. Sorry?
Right? What do I see?
Let me find it. Oh my god, I've lost it. Hold up. Come on, why have you lost it? There is. Nearly there. Hut interior. Okay. So you clearly see now the hut is 15 feet side to side. It's packed with old furniture, including a wooden cot, a wicker cabinet, a slender wardrobe, a wooden table, a stool, not a tool, a barrel-top wooden chest reinforced with brass bands, and an iron tub stained with blood. Above the iron tub, you see a woman with her throat's been slit and the blood's been dripping into the tub, but she appears to be alive. In the middle of the room is a ghastly wooden crib. Oh shit, I forgot. It's a ghastly wooden crib. With the terrifying baby crying. And inside the crib, you see a fleshy construct with what appears to be parts of babies, kind of
It's not a human baby then.
attached together. This is in no way, shape, or form a human baby.
Right, I'm
This
gonna
is
stab the baby. Sorry, guys.
Oh.
No, I'm cool with it. It's not a baby. It's made from babies.
okay. Just let me finish the description. All the furnishings, except for the crib, are bolted to the floor, and then beneath the crib, green light seeps up through the cracks between the rotting floorboards.
Wait, if the crib's not bolted to the floor, what if I just push the crib out of the door
It's a thing.
and remove it from the hut?
Yeah, I mean, if you want to drop this fleshy thing onto your friends below, that's fine.
I just think it's connected in some way to the beastie thing that I'm stood in right now.
Okay.
It's like 40 foot down, isn't it? So 30 foot down, it's gonna.
It's definitely gonna kill it.
Yeah.
Kick the baby.
Of course, yeah.
I'll keep it,
Baby!
Is that what you're doing?
I want to know what's in this box as well.
You're still in combat.
I'm starting to wonder if my greed's gonna overcome me
Shit,
here.
what happened to the counter?
Right, I'm gonna.
Alright, I know.
This is really dark, man. This is a horrible thing to have to do. And even say out loud, I'm gonna stab the baby.
Okay. Is that what you're doing?
Yep.
Okay. You approach the crib. You get a pretty clear view of it now. It's cries like a baby, although it's a cry you've never heard before. But it is a flesh mound of parts, baby parts that have been attached together. You're not quite sure where to plunge your dagger, so you just kind of take a literal wild stab in the dark, and you plunge your poison dagger into this mound of flesh as it lets out an ungodly scream and stops moving.
Okay. Does the hut still feel like it's
Meanwhile, the flames are now licking up around the hut itself.
Are we still in combat?
Actually, you hear the cracking of shattering wood as this entire structure begins to come apart. There's blood now gushing from everywhere as this thing begins to kind of sway from side to side. We are out of combat, but we're not out of the woods yet. So everybody's kind of, apart from Momadon, the other three are beneath the hut. This thing is swaying from side to side. It's on fire. Ziggy just stabbed the baby.
I'm probably
What else
gonna
is Ziggy
move
doing?
back.
Man, that's the worst thing I've ever had to do, man. That's a horrible situation to be in. And even a phrase to say, mate, that is... Yeah, I'm gonna stab the baby. Oh, man.
Well, I use the word baby very loosely.
Stab the baby.
Don't stab the
Um,
baby.
This thing is swaying from side to side, eh? So I'm really curious, like, what's in here. So Felston's gonna like attempt to climb up the legs and jump into the hut.
Okay.
I don't know. Would you
You-
want an acrobatics from me, or would you want a?
I mean, everything's on fire, but okay, I'm gonna have you take fire damage
that's
because
fine.
the outside of the structure is on fire.
I feel like Felston's just going full John Wick here and just diving into the action, like, get some.
As
I want to
no, I can speak common. I was just going to say,
No, he
No.
can't speak. He can understand common.
he can understand common, right?
You've not got a
Hey.
talking flying demon horse.
You can tell the horse is trying to say something. Hey!
Okay, so Felston, you're gonna have to take 1d6 of fire damage per 10 feet that you climb. It's about 30 feet up.
God, how much?
So
Take
that
it,
would
yeah.
be 3d6
Oh, do you
fire
want me to
damage.
roll them? Are you rolling them?
Roll it.
I always wanted a chance to roll 3d6. Oh no.
11.
Yep, I'll take it.
Okay. So you reach the door. Ziggy, you look behind you and you see this quite singed looking half orc. What are you doing? This fire's getting quite serious now.
I mean, Ziggy's like a bit confused that Felston's just appeared here because he, in the middle of like the air on a walking hut. Like, oh, like how did you get here?
and then she
So
kind of wanders in and she's like, "G'day."
I was like, yeah, I was like,
Pete,
what'd you find? Where's the good stuff, mate? Where's the shiny stuff? So I imagine I've walked in and I can just see Ziggy. Can I see the whole? I can see the
Ziggy
whole
just
hut,
says,
can't I?
"Grab the woman quickly."
Alright, I'm gonna grab the woman and yeah, we're gonna leg it. I'll grab the woman. I'll grab Ziggy and we'll just jump out like.
Ziggy's gonna open his chest. Hang on. This chest.
Okay.
All right. I thought you were gonna bare your chest to me. I was like, oh, that's nice. Yeah. So
Just a tiny
gonna grab-
goblin beating his chest, like, we did it! Maybe not the time to be boasting, but we did it!
Okay.
all right, I'm gonna grab the chest and grab the woman, and then we're gonna leg it.
The chest is bolted down.
Can I not rip it off?
Ziggy will sort the chest. You grab the woman and go.
All right.
Alright.
As you grab the woman, you find that the chains that are holding her into the ceiling are all barbed.
Ooh.
Yeah, I'll take it. I'm gonna grab the chains. I'll take the hit, and I'm gonna yank the things out.
All right. You'll have to take. The fire is in
Pete,
here. I mean,
Pete,
we've
are we
probably got
still
like.
in? Pete, are we still in combat?
No.
Right, because I can control water, so I might use the river and douse the tree.
Okay. What's the range on your control water?
300 foot.
Okay, that'll do. Interesting. Okay. So let's get this sequence of events right. Felston goes and pulls on the chains. You're gonna have to give me a strength check. Let's call it a. I mean, have you got advantage on strength checks, or is it dex?
I've got advantage on dexterity.
Okay, so roll a strength check, and whatever you roll is also what damage you take from the barbs.
Will do. Oh fuck.
Yeah, you could pull down on these chains, and you take, what is it, 4? Is it 6 damage?
Yeah, it's 6 damage.
You take 6 damage, but you these barbs dig into your hands and your fingers. They're not for budging really.
Shit.
As this woman kind of looks at you and opens her mouth to speak, and more blood comes pouring out of her slit throat.
I think she's
but
done.
She is compos mentis, completely. Because she looks you dead in the eyes and opens her mouth to say something. Ziggy, you push your way past this this cot crib as you make your way over to the chest. In the meantime, Marlowe kind of raises his hands to the sky, calling forth the power of Cord to bring the river to this construct, this unholy construct. As this big sphere of water. I mean, actually, you tell me what it looks like, Marlo.
It's basically, I'm going to use the redirect flow, so I cause the flowing water in the area to move in a direction you choose. So
No, but that's the what does it look like?
okay. Well, where the river bends in a dogleg fashion, instead of flowing to the left, I make it flow straight on. So all of a sudden, the river just starts flowing across the fields in a line towards the tree, just coming slowly up, moving closer and closer, and then hits the tree and rises up above to where the flames are. The riverbed where the river was runs dry.
Am I right in saying that this water's wrapping itself around the tree?
It's flowing across the tree.
Like a fire towel.
Yeah, but it's
fire
not.
blanket.
It's
Right.
not. It's
Fire
not.
towel.
It's not a torrent. So I'm controlling it to the point where it's not like
Yeah,
anyone
that's what I
caught
mean,
it.
yeah.
It's not going to be swept away. It's just going to be
Cool.
sort of-
So this water begins traveling up the tree as the fires are doused, and then Ziggy does what at the chest?
Opens it, of course.
Okay. As you put your hand on this chest and you go to open it, and you are knocked back in an almighty thunderous wave as you take 25 points of thunder damage.
Ouch.
And this thing kind of sizzles.
The
You are knocked on your ass. What's everybody else doing?
the flames all out now. Marlo's put all the flames out on it.
Yeah, as the water travels up the tree, the flames begin to become doused. But the tree is now slick with like that mix of like a sludge between, like a, you know, when you like put your barbecue out with
Yeah.
water, it turns into this sludge. It's quite
Yeah.
slimy.
Oh.
You could, if you tried to climb it, we're talking disadvantage. But the water travels all the way up into the hut, I assume. And the hut is no longer on fire.
Can I Misty Step up here?
Before you do, can I? The armor's with us, isn't he?
Oh shit! Yeah, the armor's in there.
Yeah. So
Alright.
I'm gonna get the armor to like instruct him to like help Keris and Marlowe up the hill. So he's gonna basically grab one part of the. I imagine this part here is like king, isn't it, or the porch?
Yeah.
He's gonna grab one part of the porch and extend his hand out as to say, you know, grab my hand and
You
pull.
can grab us from here.
Yeah.
Okay.
What are you trying to do? Sorry.
I'm effectively trying to get the if the guys are gonna climb up, I'm trying to get the armor to hold one part of the decking and stretch himself out as far as he can to hold the hold his arm out to grab Keris or Marlowe. Or we could just use the flying horse. I imagine it was still wandering around.
I'm confused. Sorry, I don't understand what you're doing.
Just
Alright,
helping
so-
them into the treehouse thing.
basically,
All right.
Yeah,
Okay.
sorry.
So Keris is gonna misty step up onto the
No,
ledge.
no, I'm not. The armor's reaching down for me. It
Oh,
can reach
no,
down
we're
it.
talking like a 30-foot. The armor's not that big.
She'll get,
Alright,
the
okay.
horse. She'll get the horse to do it then.
Oh.
Horse
We
to
can
take.
do.
If you want. I can
Horse-
Misty Step if it can take 2.
Yeah, well, it
Yeah.
can take 3, but it could do multiple journeys, I presume, because we're out of combat, aren't we? It's only up and down, like an elevator, isn't it?
This
Oh.
hut begins to crumble and cave in. Most of those chains just come loose from the ceiling as this woman and the chains just fall like thud into this bathtub as she falls on these chains that are barbed.
Oh, I'm gonna pull her out. Felson's gonna pull her out the tub and then effectively come out the front and has Marlowe or Keris jumped up to the
Yeah, I'll
Help.
Misty Step up. Yeah.
and I'll just scream healer.
Okay. In that case, then I'll do the hands on and try and close the gash in her neck and you know, like lay my hands on her neck and the other things for like 5 hit points.
Okay. As you put your hands on her to heal her, and you feel this rush of incredible energy and power come from her, as you kind of put your hands around her throat, the wound completely clears up, and you just get this overwhelming feeling of calmness, and like a flash of a vision of forests and fae
Oh, okay.
as the image fades, and she falls unconscious because when you pulled her out of the bath, it started like ripping the flesh off her with these barbs.
Oh.
But she's alive, but unconscious.
She's stable, not bleeding and whatnot. Yeah.
Ziggy's on his ass. What's he doing?
Ziggy's gonna. I'm wondering if that was a one charge thing on the chest. I might have another go. Dust himself off and, you know. Is there anything else in the room? You know, in the cabinets and stuff. I'm gonna check around the room for anything else, like a key.
The cabinets mainly contain like rotting herbal, herbs, and like carrots and just literal shit. Like not literal shit,
Yeah,
figurative, just crap. Something that, you know, an old witch would have lying around, like
Jars of eyeball.
jaguar nipples and stuff like that.
Bit of sage.
Did you just say jaguar nipples?
Yeah,
Wolf nipple chips, get them all right, they're lovely.
wolf nipple
Sorry,
chips. That's it. Jaguar's lips.
Otter's
Okay.
earlobes.
That's it. Otter's earlobes. Wolf nipple chips. Okay. So yeah, Ziggy kind of quickly goes through like the drawers and
I
the
feel like
cupboard.
whatever's in this chest has to be something amazing.
I'm gonna quickly pee. I'll be back in a sec.
While you have a think, what's Omadon doing? Because you haven't said anything.
Yeah. I would like to know if there's like books in there, but I'm waiting to go to see the corpse of Baba Yaga. Really.
I think it's safe to say that anything that was made of paper
gone.
is pretty much ruined. If there was anything in there.
Ziggy's gonna inspect the chest then to see if there's if it's trapped still.
I'll have an intelligence. Sorry, investigation.
Nope, looks fine to
Oh
me.
no!
Looks fine. I mean, this is just a
Do
really
it
tough lock.
again.
Right then,
Can I-
Ziggy's
can I
just gonna
check it?
try and open it then straight away if that's the case. Looks alright.
Oh, Felson, no. Felson's gonna grab his shoulder and go. I'll check it first. And Felson looks at Ziggy and goes, "You've had bad experiences with chests before, haven't you?"
Yeah, but this one's different. Ziggy's fine. I think that's perfectly alright, why not?
Felson looks at him and goes, "As your partner in crime, a second review is needed." Can I do an investigation check as well, please?
Yeah.
I'll just quickly grab a drink. Don't leave this spot.
Oh dear.
You look at the lock and you're like, "Yep, perfectly fine." You're just being incompetent, Ziggy.
How can I do my thing?
What thing?
Just like Ziggy does his thing. I open locks and hide
Okay.
in the dark.
Right.
I'm convincing Felston here. See? Nothing wrong with it.
Alright, but the first thing I'm gonna do is like it blasted him on his ass, right? So the first thing I'm gonna do, I'm gonna like race to like catch him just in case it blasts him back a bit more.
Okay.
I'm gonna go
Right.
for a quick get a drink and whatnot back shortly.
What happened, Peter?
Sorry.
What happened?
Are you opening it?
Yeah.
I'm ready to catch him. Going, alright, come on.
Yeah. You
Do you
kind of you curl your finger and you put it underneath the locker, then you kind of put your thumb against it to open it, and you're both knocked back on your ass with this huge like thunderclap that comes from this thing, and you both take 5d8 damage. "24 points of damage each. Thunder
This?
damage."
That's enough to knock Ziggy
Ziggy,
out.
try that again.
Felson is still up. Oh, and as Felson gets up and just sees Ziggy unconscious, going, "Fuck." I'm gonna.
Are you unconscious?
He's just...
Yep.
Ziggy. Okay. He's unconscious. I'm gonna go over and well, I guess he's just been knocked out, isn't he? Technically. So I suppose I give him some slaps to wake him up. Or is that not in the right?
Yeah, that's fine.
I did that once and killed Adolf.
Yeah. We'll have to ask you to roll a strength check.
Oh no!
Don't roll a 20.
Fuck! I'll kill him. Alright. Oh, please be low. The one time. Wait, why is it rolling with disadvantage? Hey, wait, hang on. Why is it rolling with advantage?
I'm joking. It's fine. You slap Ziggy. How am I gonna do this? How did I do it last time? Somebody slapped Ziggy. Oh, it was the armor. Yeah, I guess with the crit, you slap him awake. You don't even need to do the medicine check.
The one
You slap him back to life. He's on 1 hit point.
Ziggy just like opens his eyes. Did we
The
get
level of
trigger?
exhaustion.
Nelson looks over and goes, "No, what do you think?"
This hut is starting to splinter now. The floor begins to splinter as well. think we can probably do one more thing before we say this thing starts caving in.
So we've got the woman out, yeah.
Yeah, we got the woman out.
Keris
Could
grabbed the woman, I think.
I think we.
Okay, I gave the woman to Karis. Right, we got time for one more thing.
Well,
What do you
there's
guys think about
something-
getting the abomination out and taking it to the abbot?
I want to bring the flesh monster with us.
The dead flesh monster.
Yeah, sorry. Excuse me, the dead flesh monster.
Sorry, the
that
dead
some-
flesh baby. To be accurate.
No, it's made of babies. It's not a baby.
Yeah.
It is 100% babies.
Okay.
Made from real 100% babies.
Sounds
Yeah,
like
it's
one of those
100%
dodgy
baby.
adverts where you see you get told. Do you know what I mean?
All right.
Give me something substantial, guys.
Okay.
The green
We've got-
beam
we've
still.
got time.
Underneath
The green. I mean, the more the floor cracks apart, the more intense this light becomes. It's not a beam; it's more of a light.
Can we see
Alright,
what it's emanating from?
Can you see? Can you see? Yeah, I mean, you peek through the floorboards and you can see about the light source coming from about 3 foot down. In this cavity underneath the floor. You what?
I want to grab it.
All right, you're gonna have to give me. I mean, there's floorboards.
I'll rip off the floorboards.
Okay, you're gonna have to give me a strength check.
Can't believe I critted on a slap. What a life, eh? What a life.
I love it.
What a life. Got a dirty 20.
20, yeah. You effortlessly rip these floorboards up, and you see a glowing gem. A green glowing
Ooh.
gem.
Oh, get it.
Can I
Oh.
jump down and grab it and then Felston pick me back up? You said it was only about 3 foot down, right?
Yeah. I mean, you can do that if you want.
Yeah, let's do that.
As you jump down,
Hang on. Before you say anything, I'm gonna grab it in like the cloth of my cloak and not actually physically touch it.
it's okay. Okay, so you rip the floorboards up. Ziggy jumps in to this 3 foot cavity. And as he jumps down, he sees these teeth extend from the sides of this cavity, and they come straight for him. Give me a dex saving throw.
Oh my god.
Good at Dex, you'll be fine.
You fail, and you take. I mean, it's like the whole of you is in there.
Yep.
Yeah, you're gonna have to take. Come on, where am I looking? Find it.
I
3d6.
failed that. How do I know I have advantage on those situations? But
What?
oh my god, it's gonna go.
I mean, you
terribly.
just jumped in without checking.
Yeah, I mean,
you take
wasn't
3d6 damage.
I'm unconscious in the tooth pit.
Okay, so these teeth just rip right through like all of you, but they miss all your major arteries somehow, and you fall unconscious again
Alright,
as the teeth retract.
Felston's gonna yank Ziggy out because I can feel him go limp. I'm gonna.
Okay, as you reach in, you have to give me a dexterity saving throw. As these
I've got
teeth come out again.
I've got advantage.
Okay.
So, one time it might be useful. So, it was a 19. This is a well.
You fail. As you reach in, these
19.
these teeth
Wow.
come back out. I'm just reading off the script, and you take 3d6 piercing damage. Ziggy's in
Right.
there. As these teeth like clamp down on your arm, but they catch Ziggy a couple of times and I'm guessing that fails 2 death saving throws, doesn't it?
If it hits me, then it's a death saving throw.
Well,
failed, yeah.
it's an automatic hit, isn't it?
Yep.
Because you're unconscious.
Yep.
So yeah, you take you fail 2 death saving throws.
Yeah.
And
Eris,
Mike-
Marlowe.
Good time to run. This might be Ziggy's time. Might be one trap too many, I think.
Are you dead?
Nearly.
I'll try and get in the hut.
this hut, not the hut, like the entire construct is still going.
Okay.
So
It's pretty much incapacitated, but it's still alive. Whatever this thing is, it's still alive.
it needs, yeah, we need to finish this off. So, as I understand the situation, I have my arm in a pit full of teeth, holding on to a semi-dead goblin.
Yes, the teeth retract,
So
but you've got your hand around basically his jerkin or whatever he's wearing.
so if I move him, it sounds like if I move him, the teeth come out, don't they?
Maybe.
Oh, right. This is gonna require.
Can I
some-
pass the body to the armor?
I mean, I'd have to say whatever you do, unless you succeed another dex saving throw, Ziggy's still gonna get it in the.
Can I heal him before he gets?
You're not anywhere near
Yeah.
the hut. Mike.
I mean, you're not in combat. You're just in a bomb defusal situation.
Yeah. So
Oh, is
Yeah,
he
so
underneath the floorboards?
yeah, he's trying to grab a shiny gem. I've got my arm around him while I'm holding him. So I guess it's just like Karis has walked in and just like Felston is holding something down, going, "Help me."
Yeah. But I've got hold of that lass as well, Anna, that we've saved. So can I pass that the armor's up here, isn't it? So I'm
Yeah,
gonna
the arm is up here. I was actually going to use him to jump into the pit of teeth, but I suppose any movement buggers us. So I'll say, armor, take the woman off Karis. Hold her.
Okay, the armor gently takes the woman.
I'm gonna come in here and have a look at the situation.
So
What's
yeah, the
going on?
situation is that Felston, you look into this hole, and Felston's got her hand gripped around like the front of Ziggy's jerkin.
Who's not
But
looking
but
great.
she's
yeah.
not. She won't. Felston's really. She just won't move.
Okay. Can I cast? Because obviously I've been stood there, so I've heard like Felston go, oh, whatever. So I'm asking Felston what happens. And,
There's
and
blood
let her,
running down her arm.
let her explain that some teeth have just come out. So I'm
He's
gonna
bit me.
cast. I bit you.
Bit me.
I'm gonna cast, I think, dispel magic from like around the teeth, I guess.
Everyone in the hut gets 17 points of healing.
Okay.
Oh,
So
thank you.
as you're debating what to do, Ziggy comes back to life with another level of exhaustion, and yeah, so Ziggy's back to 17 hit points. Your speed is halved, and your ability checks I've got disadvantage. Ziggy.
Can I politely suggest a long rest after this battle?
Let's have some-
Absolutely.
You want a long rest now, like this?
no, not like this, but when we get back to the winery.
Did Meg
I
just
can't
say
use it down there, Ziggy.
spell magic?
Just so
Yeah,
you know,
I'm gonna cast.
go on, carry on.
Sorry. Oh, go on, go on.
No, I was
Are
just
you
going to
casting
cast.
dispel magic?
I was going to cast healing again, just to give everyone a bit more of a bump.
All right, okay.
So that's another 16 points.
Oh, nice one.
Oh, beautiful. I
Love you, Mike.
best cleric ever. Felston's gonna look at Ziggy and go, "Don't move a muscle."
Yeah, I've only got a couple of spell slots left.
What are you casting dispel magic on?
Yeah, I'm gonna cast dispel magic on the yeah. It's gonna be 3rd level, obviously, because that's what I've got. What do I roll for it?
Nothing. I mean, if you're casting it at what level are you casting it? 3.
3rd level.
Okay. Alright, so you've cast Dispel Magic. What do you do now? Or anybody? Omadon or Arlo
So
or...
I'm outside the hut. Can I see like Ziggy hanging underneath the hut?
No, this is a cavity within the tree stump
All right.
underneath the hut.
The gem.
But you can, I presume you can see, I mean, the horse is right there as usual, so you can see through its eyes what's going on.
I have an idea. So is there this? It's going to be a bit of bait and switch. So like, I'm going to shove something in. I want to shove something in as I pull Ziggy out, so the teeth bite the thing instead of Ziggy. So is there anything?
Is it the baby?
Yeah.
Oh, actually, that's not a bad idea. That's,
Have you seen a baby, right?
well, I
Ziggy's
imagine
small, but it's not that small.
I was thinking more like if we break up the chair in a piece
Yeah,
of wood.
let's go and do that. Oh,
Yeah,
sorry,
so
round.
So I'm gonna ask Karis to.
Supposed to be getting out. I just want to grab the gem and get pulled out.
Okay,
Alright,
so
Well, I
mean,
guess we're gonna have to. It's gonna be a contest of speed where I'm gonna say 3, 2, 1. He's gonna grab the gem, and I'm gonna pull. I'm gonna pull him out as quickly as I can.
okay.
We'll take
So-
a hit, whatever it is.
So is Karis putting all this furniture or whatever in the
So
hole?
I'm going to break the chair up and get the 4 legs off the chair,
Yeah, and
and gonna kind of try and wedge them around Ziggy, but like, yeah, wedge them round.
okay. So as you drop these chair legs on top of Ziggy,
On
yeah,
top, like around.
I mean, it's only 3 feet, but yeah, you.
Oh right,
you-
okay, yeah. I'm gonna place them then, and try and like obviously. Can I see teeth?
You can't see them now. They've retracted into the.
This is gonna be a gross question. Gross question. Is it like a fleshy pocket?
Like a spam purse.
No,
Like a
It's not
yawning
like a-
donkey.
this is
Okay.
this is a wooden wood cavity with basically holes in the walls of it.
The walls. Okay, well, where I see the holes, or like on Felston's arm, where the teeth marks seem to be, I'm gonna try and carefully place the wood
All
to
right,
like
so
wedge it.
so you all on. Let's get this moving now. So on 3, you do everything at the same time. So
So
you kind of you look at each other and you're like 1,
let's do
2,
it.
3, and you Ziggy grabs the gem. Keris puts all this furniture inside, and Felston pulls him out of the hole, and the teeth don't come out because you've dispelled magic on him. And Ziggy's out.
All right.
You drag him out as there's blood kind of. Actually, no, there's no blood, is there? Because you've been healed.
Can I ask that you chuck the abomination child out onto the hut?
Have we killed it?
Yeah, well,
Yeah, it's
Kill
dead.
it?
I mean, I imagine that Felston and Karis now have pulled Ziggy out, look at this flesh crib thing, and they're like, oh.
Okay.
Yeah.
Everything begins to crash around you.
Let's get out of here,
as
guys.
Getting out
this hut's had it.
Alright, I'm
Ziggy,
gonna.
Ziggy takes
yes.
one last look at a longing look at that chest. as
Yeah. Oh, sorry.
What's
Nick.
that?
as the wall the floor gives way and everything kind of falls inside the cavity of this tree.
Can I grab the
stump.
flesh baby before it does, or no?
Yeah, I mean, you kind of grab this weird flesh baby thing, and off you go.
Excuse me.
As you all kind of, are you leaping or climbing out of this thing? I mean,
It's
the
gonna have to be.
the armor is stood at the doorway holding a woman,
I like to joke.
blocking your way.
I'm gonna say, Armor, jump to the ground, protect the woman.
Yeah, it effortlessly kind of leaps off and jumps down to the ground. Oh, there's Marlo.
Hmm?
Marlo's blocking the way. No, I'm just joking. As you all just kind of dive out of this building as it comes crumbling down, and with a huge crash, it's over. Yeah, this thing just caves in, like just the loudest boom.
Oh no, what was in them cages on the side?
Oh, the pigeons?
Right.
No, the
Those-
ravens.
Both of those cages were open and empty.
Oh, thank goodness. Can
I
we go
think-
free the goats as well?
I want to go to
You goat mates.
I want to go to Baba Yaga.
Yeah, I
Okay.
want to make sure she's dead as well.
Yeah, I'm
I've
gonna
I've-
pop Ziggy down, and I'm gonna pop the flesh baby monstrosity down. I'm probably just gonna go chop her head off for good measure.
No, don't chop her head off. I've got some questions to ask her.
She's dead.
Yeah, I know.
Marlo punctured a hole through her face with radiant damage.
How bad's that hole in her face?
She's pretty holy, mate.
Yeah, it's basically your the guiding bolt ripped through her face,
She got-
and out the back of her head.
Sort of like all over her face.
Yeah,
Can she speak sign language?
she's dead. I mean, I don't.
I know
think
she's
dead
dead.
people-
I've got to speak to the dead.
Shit.
It'll be a ghost then, won't it? It'll be ghost her, not her. So she'd have a full face, I would imagine.
I mean, if you want, I can always bring her back to life.
No, you don't need to do
Oh,
that.
please don't. No.
No. We
Right,
can all
I
speak
guess-
to her when she's alive. I can speak to her while she's dead without bringing her back to life.
All right. Okay. So you approach Baba Yaga. She's this. I mean, most of her face is missing. She's very, very dead. She's lying in a pool of blood and gore inside this upturned dragon skull.
Yeah.
What's Armadon doing?
So I'm going to cast Speak with Dead
Okay.
until the spell ends.
Is
can
this
cast
what
it-
you were saving your spell slot for?
No, I can cast this. I can cast this at will. I've no spell slots left.
Okay.
I can cast this at will through.
How does this work? I don't know how it works.
So until the spell ends, you can ask the corpse up to 5 questions. The corpse knows only what it knew in life, including languages it knew. Answers are usually brief, cryptic, or repetitive, and the corpse is under no compulsion to offer a truthful answer if you are hostile to it or it recognises you as an enemy.
Okay.
The spell doesn't return the creature's soul to its body, only its animating spirit. Thus, the corpse can't learn new information, doesn't comprehend anything that has happened since it died, and can't speculate about future events.
What plane does this happen on?
Plane?
What plane of existence does this go down on?
It doesn't say it's about that.
What do you say? Speak with.
Speak with Dead.
Okay, you grant the semblance of life. So you reanimate this thing briefly, type of thing, do you?
Yeah.
10 minutes. Okay. The spell fails if the corpse was a target of this spell. All right. Okay, it wasn't. Until the spell ends, you can ask the corpse up to 5 questions. Okay. All right. So you cast this thing on Baba Yaga. And the thing kind of twitches and contorts. This corpse just twitches and contorts, like the hands come up and the feet like twist in this weird, impossible way, and this blood splutters from the front of this face as the jaw kind of rearranges itself slightly. And it just, this corpse is still staring like dead up into the sky. Your thing.
First question. What power did you give Strahd?
What power did you give Strahd? Is that what you're saying? Is that your question?
Yeah.
Alright, you're gonna have to bear with me then, because I need to go back and forth on
Sorry.
this.
Susie.
Okay. This thing kind of splutters as a bit of bile and blood comes up from as it clears its throat, and it says, "Spark of magic in him."
Spark of magic in him.
She gave him the spark?
I've got 4 questions down here, and if one of these questions lead to a 5th, which they probably will, we'll go for it. Second question: how do you use the dragon's skull?
It sputters again. Magic. Okay, no, that's a bit unfair. Let me look it up. Fucking skull, where is it? I mean,
I've been quiet for a reason. I've been thinking about these questions.
okay. Just bear with me, let me find it.
Sorry, yeah.
While you're looking into that, then can I have a chat with Ziggy?
Okay, here we go, skull. Yeah. Go for
it. Ziggy is obviously holding the gem. And Karis is going to say to Ziggy that Ziggy, I don't believe that you can keep that gem as much as you would like to. I believe it's one of the gemstones from the Fanes book, and it belongs to one of the 3 ladies and the shrines. I think we need to put it back where it belongs.
As this discussion is going on, the corpse spits up a bit more, and she says, "What was the question again? How
do you use the dragon's skull?"
Corrupted fey magic."
Third question: why was the woman in the tree?
Because I like bathing in blood.
Fourth question: and the abomination of a child?
The one eye that's left, a little tear comes out from it, and she says, "That was baby Strahd, my boy." And that tear turns to blood.
And we've got that baby, haven't we? I'm going to ask the party if anyone wants one last question. If anybody wants me to ask it one last question. Is there anything we need to know from Baba Yaga?
What does the gem do?
Yeah, what does the gem do?
The jaw kind of moves up and down as if it's laughing, and the corpse goes, "It animates the hut." Oh, Ziggy, when you pulled that gem out, whatever movements this hut was making, they've stopped.
Okay.
You mean the splintering?
No, the hut, the whole thing was, the whole construct was still
trying to move.
There was still like a base type of life in it. It wasn't fighting you or anything, but there was still life in it. When you took the gem out, it stopped moving.
I wonder what a living hut eats.
I think this gem doesn't actually belong here, Keris. I think Baba Yaga's stole it from one of the fairs. To
Yeah,
animate the hut.
I agree. I think it's one of the gems. Not necessarily belong here, but it needs to go back to the shrine.
Yeah.
And then the corpse stops moving.
Cool.
Does someone want to behead this foul beast?
Oh, I do.
You mean Baba Yaga?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, Felston, you kind of walk up to it and you look down on this corpse. You want to say anything cool?
A bitch.
And you bring
Stick
your
around.
axe. You bring your axe down on its neck, and the head just kind of flops to one side. As there's quite a large pool of blood and gore inside this quite large skull.
I'm gonna I'm not gonna lie about this. I'm gonna pilfer a body, seeing if there's anything on her.
Okay.
Saggy witch boobs.
Hey, they would have been alright for me. We had that love potion.
Quote of the night. It's like you witch boobs.
Saggy witch boobs.
Gross. Tucked in her bra was a pack of 20 menthols.
You find what initially look. I mean, you don't find anything other than what initially looks like a coin. But this coin has like a little raised pentagram coming out of it. It's like thumb-sized.
It's pentagram. I'm gonna pocket that. And
Okay.
Did
I
the
mean,
chest
I'll
have
turn to
a pentagram, thumb-sized pentagram effigy on it?
Let's have an investigation check.
Ziggy and myself, or
Well, Ziggy asked the question.
oh, yeah, that's fair enough.
Well, it wasn't a 1. Yes, you definitely remember there being a pentagram-shaped hole in the
Ziggy
front of
looks
it.
at Felston like, the chest!
The chest, like, as acknowledging. It's like we're gonna go basic. It's the hut is collapsed in on itself, hasn't it?
Yeah.
We get. I mean, I look at Felston looks at Ziggy and goes, "We digging for the chest?"
Yes, sir. Let's get on it. We're digging for the chest.
All right. So
Right,
you climb back up to what's left of the hut. Ziggy is going as fast as he can, but he's practically dragging himself up because he's got half movement speed from his second level of exhaustion. And you kind of reach the doorway, but everything's kind of caved in there. The ceiling's fallen in. And everything's just slick with black soot, like muddy black soot from the fire brigade, the Marlow Fire Brigade.
I mean, we knew where the chest was in general, didn't we? I mean, is it just sort of collapsed in on itself, like on?
You could probably get to it if you do a bit of manual labor.
I'll do the manual labor. Yeah, Felston will do the manual labor.
Okay. You won't do the strength checks. I mean, you start just. I mean, it's wood. You start like ripping bits of wood apart, and you find this upturned, blackened wooden chest with a part of the floor still bolted to the bottom of it. Pretty sturdy bolts, these.
Yeah, I'm gonna shout Ziggy over and go, "I found it."
Put the coin in the thing, in the stuff.
I'm gonna put the coin on the the slot where the
All right, you pushed his coin into the pentagram slot, and it fits perfectly. And you hear these like this series of clicks as two blue like interlocks pop out from the side.
oh, like Falston's like like gasping with excitement.
Ziggy's literally over her shoulder, like, oh my gosh.
Are you opening the chest?
Oh hell yeah, we are.
Okay. You push the chest open as 4 crawling claws pop out from it. Let's roll for initiative.
Oh god
You
damn
were
it.
here, kind of like.
I'm
hit.
just reading off the script.
Oh no, I'm just like I can't believe we didn't realize something would be in the chest.
So we've got Felston and Ziggy in there. Nobody else said they were coming up with you. Ziggy has 2 levels of exhaustion. Let's do a new encounter.
There's no combat, exactly.
I assume that those of us outside of the hut are not involved in this.
You're not even aware of this. I mean, you can hear you heard Felston like moving stuff out of the way, and then kind of silence.
Because I'm quite happy we just, obviously defeated quite a sizable enemy.
Yeah. While this is going on, I'm going to check out that dragon skull and see if it fits Mortnor as like a helmet.
You're gonna have to wait
cool.
because
Alright,
we're now in combat mode.
I'll do it in very slow motion.
Crawling claw number 1.
Just going to get a drink, one second.
Crawling claw number 1 is gonna attack Felston. I'm just gonna do all of them at once. 12.
It does not hit.
So these 4 hands jump up at you like Adam's Family style, but they all miss. Let's have your roll, Felston.
Alright, I'm gonna go into rage and I'm gonna stab him with my blood spear. So, go for it. Which is a lovely.
Yeah, that's an easy hit.
Or 16 point. It would be 18 points of damage because I'm using the spear.
All right, so you you basically stab this this hand into the ground as it grows still, and it is dead.
Right. So then I'm gonna do my second attack.
Oh, wait, don't forget your 2d6 temporary hit points.
Oh yeah. Oh, excuse me. Right, I have to roll 2d6.
I'll allow that metagaming because I was going to tell you anyway.
Oh, thank you. Alright, so that is 11 points of temporary hit damage, which is just
But
beautiful.
it doesn't stack, remember?
Oh. Yeah, Omadong rules. Yep. And then I'm gonna go for the second end.
Yeah.
Is comes through 11.
Yeah, that hits.
And we'll roll damage.
Oh, sorry, no, sorry, no, it doesn't.
Sorry, alright. I've got a bonus action and I am going to use a frenzy attack.
Okay.
So we'll do it once again with the blood spear, which is Jesus.
Oh.
Okay.
Most useless nat 20 that you'll ever see.
This
Skewer
will never
him.
be ungrateful for a 20.
You skewer this hand, no problem.
Felston's making like a kebab on the end of a spear with his hands.
Just a kebab of hands. and I am now sorry for the noise. There's people trying to speed up the hill. That's me done.
Okay. Do you live in the street?
No, I live on a hill and it's currently very, very snowy, so
Oh,
cars
right,
have been
that's still going on.
abandoned.
All right, that's cool. All that snow is gone now. All right, Ziggy.
Move next to Felston here and stab this hand.
That hits. You
8 damage.
Yeah, you're basically like a little kebab. You just pick this hand up with your skewer with your dagger.
Okay, and I'm gonna use my offhand dagger to stab the other one.
Okay. That hits. And yeah, same again. So you turn to Felston and you say, "Hey, Felston, hand
I'm
kebabs."
gonna wave at Felston using my dagger, like, "Hey!"
You got a dagger skewered, a hand skewered on each
Silly
dagger.
voices on.
That was really weird combat. I don't know why they've put this in here.
That seemed.
I bet all the guides say, "Don't bother with this because it's bullshit," and it is. Okay,
Shall we
apologies for that. Yeah, the chest is open.
All right, let's have a look.
Ah, it's empty. I'm just
No.
joking. I'm joking.
Should have left me in the hole.
That would have been the meanest thing you've ever done to us. Never mind the potential character death. That's the meanest.
Okay, yeah. The chest is open. You look inside. You find 1,300 gold pieces. 500 gold pieces in gemstones. You find a vial containing oil of sharpness.
Ooh, hello.
It contains a clear gelatinous oil, which sparkles with tiny ultra-thin silver shards. 2 spell scrolls. I might as well tell you what they are. The Mass Cure Wounds and Revivify. A pouch containing 10 +1 sling bullets. Somebody writing these down?
Yes, sling bullets.
What the fuck is this? A set of Pipes of Haunting,
Ooh.
which is a spell scroll.
Pipes of haunting.
That's for you to find out what it is. There's a lot of text. And what the fuck? A Stone of Good Luck.
I want that. I want that.
It's a polished agate gem. You gain a +1 bonus ability to +1 bonus to ability checks and saving throws. And that's it.
Right, so scrolls, lucky stone, 1,300 gold pieces, and a potion of
500 gold pieces in gemstones. Oil of sharpness, +1 sling bullets, and pipes of haunting.
Alright, so Elson turns to Ziggy and goes, "Look, I want the stone and I want the gold. I'm not bothered about else. We'll give the magic scrolls to the
Ziggy's
magic
like,
people because they're
Take
useless."
the gemstones and the vial then, and we'll just chuck the scrolls to the other guys. I'm sure they'll love it.
Can I have an intelligence check from Felston?
Oh, you're intelligence. Oh,
I'm just gonna call it a straight 10. What did you roll?
I rolled a magnificent 3.
You've gained yourself a new flaw, Felston. You are now greedy.
Oh well, that was. Yeah. Well.
Welcome to the club.
That makes 2 of you.
Oh, do you know, birds of a feather flock together, don't we?
Looks like it. I'm gonna nip for a wee, and I'll be back shortly.
Should we have 5 then?
Yeah, let's
Yeah.
take 5.
Take 5.
Right.
Anyone remained?
Okay, I'm back.
Oh, hello. Sorry, I was munching on some crisps.
Oh, you're making me jealous.
They are wasabi and seaweed. Pretty good, actually.
Lost me there.
I'm about seaweed. I like wasabi though.
You lost me at seaweed.
Oh, do you not like seaweed? It's pretty good.
I mean, not a fish. I have tried seaweed in like Chinese restaurants and I can't stand it. I've given it several
even
tries.
in
Though, which is like different.
Ooh, yeah, I'm all about that.
I'm back.
I have tried fresh seaweed and it's equally unpleasant.
Yeah, but these are crisps, so it's like not even real seaweed. It's just like
fair enough.
it's this
Just-
fake thing.
It just smells like fish rot. It doesn't taste like it as well.
Oh no, they smell like wasabi. They're more wasabi
Alright.
than they are like seaweed. Have you ever been to the beach and like obviously this isn't a thing in England, but whenever I went to the beach as a kid in New Zealand, like and if anything touched your foot, it was either one of three things. It was either seaweed, a crab, or a bloody jellyfish.
Yeah. If anything never touched me while I was swimming, I would swim away fast, even if it was just seaweed.
I'll be honest, we did have a
No,
couple of shark
England,
sightings.
in England, it's either a condom, a nappy,
Or a turd.
or a turd.
Yeah, you go to Blackpool and you come out and go, oh no, you've got a jellyfish. Oh, don't worry, it's just a condom.
I remember as a kid, though, we had the jellyfish just wash up, literally hundreds of them all at once. Like what? It was so weird.
Where was that?
That was literally up in the northeast on the beach, just on the beach. There was loads of them just all over, scattered
Right.
everywhere.
Oh yeah, we get them in New Zealand. Like they're called blue bottles just because they're like blue little jellyfish. There'd be hundreds, and all you'd do is like as a kid you'd have your flip flops on, just go, oh yeah, stand on this, stand on this. So you do as a child, and if you were really really lucky, you'd find like either a shark jaw, which was really cool. There were big friggin' sharks off the coast of New Zealand sometimes, or you'd find like a seal bones or a seal like spine.
Hey,
Okay.
that's crazy.
Crayfish. Anyway, the sea is full of weird shit.
Sounds like your average opener to your BBC documentary.
Here we see the
Imagine
jellyfish
David
migrating
Attenborough
as
just
they do.
The sea is full of weird shit. Here we see.
I would pay good money to hear David Attenborough say that.
I could imagine like Ricky Tomlinson doing that or something. Do you know what I mean?
All the dangerous shit gets chucked in Australia.
You mean the convicts?
Yeah, well, them as well, you know. Hey, they're your rejects, not mine.
Yep.
Are we all back, or is
Not
Egg?
bad.
Probably smoking.
I'm really curious about the pipes of haunting. just sounds like an evil Scotsman.
Oh,
Hello.
Is it me you're looking
Hello.
for?
Of course.
Mad shiny gem. Didn't we come across some other mad shiny gems with the wizards?
Oh, we
Wizard.
did.
Yeah, the blue one.
So this is a green one, isn't it? And there's a red one.
Yeah.
We're
Oh, I
fine.
don't know. No.
Are we basically going to Thanos blooming Strahd out of existence?
Let's have a look.
That'd be nice.
It doesn't say the colours. We don't have the colours, but one is the mountain shrine one. We found, didn't we? That were the
The hill.
what do you call it? The other one.
Yeah,
Then
just
I
south
reckon
of the
this-
winery.
Yeah, I think this one's the swamp shrine. Circle of stones near a town, but there's supposed to be a shrine near here somewhere. So like it's probably. Well, I don't know, maybe across the river or around here there should be like some kind of shrine or something.
See,
Sure,
I
that
thought
one-
that, I thought that was the goat's pen when we first looked at this map.
Yeah,
oh.
yeah,
So the shrine, but no, it's a load of pikes with skulls on.
yeah. I think we should get rid of them.
Yeah, well, we should release your goat mates because they were like, help us, help us.
Definitely.
Can I check that then, Peter?
sorry, I wasn't listening to that again.
The dragon skull. Can I check that on Mortnor, see if it fits him as a helmet?
Mortnor could probably fit inside it.
Oh, it's that big.
Ooh, could we
Like a
could we
bolt.
strap him up and get him to like drag us in a carriage?
Yeah, can we
Flying.
fashion some wheels out of something?
Can we not get it to
Okay.
fly?
Yeah, I was gonna say it's a flying
yeah.
dragon skull. I thought you just wanted to like scroll around.
Oh
like,
yeah, but do we know how to use the flying dragon skull?
You know how to use the flying dragon skull.
Corrupted fae magic.
Just
Do you have
zooming
any of
round,
that?
like, don't mind us in a flying dragon skull.
You're right.
Some dude chilling in a village looks up and just sees a half orc, a goblin, a bunch of humans, and some devil-looking bugger in a skull going, "What the fuck?"
Sounds like a really weird start to like an Englishman, Irishman, Scottishman joke. That, to be honest with you.
It does.
I'm thinking until we know how to use it, maybe fashion it into some sort of cart.
Yeah, that's probably the best bet. If it can fit the giant nightmare horse in it, it can fit all of us.
Yeah, then we could have like, even if it's not flying, we've got a horse and cart then, haven't we?
Yeah.
And we can put all the loot in it at least.
I know, right? The look on Peter's face is probably going to be like, "What the fuck?" I know you're really thinking there, like, I never really thought about them turning the dragon skull into a fucking horse and cart.
I hadn't. But, you know, it's your game. Let it play out.
All right, let's do it. I'll ride in a giant skull carriage.
Yes.
Do we not need some wheels or to stop it getting embedded on its travels?
Yeah, we will do. I mean,
Could the
got a
horse carry the skull with it? I mean, the horse can carry 3 people. Could the horse carry the skull?
I'd
I mean, it's a bit of an ask for one of us to carry it.
say, yeah, why not? I mean, if you want to strap it to the horse's back, you can.
And then we'll fashion a cart out of it somewhere
Oh.
along the lines, maybe at the winery.
yeah, they'll. I mean, they've got wheels and stuff like that, so we might as well. I mean, if the party wants to, shall we just drag ourselves back to the Wizards of Wine?
It feels like
Well,
a
we
lot
met that.
go, I think.
Well, we met that woman across from the river. Well, somebody met that woman across from the river, if I remember rightly. And we don't know where she came from, did we?
I feel like it's a safe place for us to go rest. Like, that's the one thing I'm worried about right now.
Oh yeah, we should absolutely go rest because we've had many near deaths.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I could do with someone watching over me, really. I mean, I think Marlowe's
Oh.
alright now, the hag's dead, but I think I've got a
Make
bit
that
of a...
spell magic was the clutch. I think I was dead if you didn't cast that.
Yeah, that was. Oof. Oh yeah, you're worrying about your sexy gimp friend come see you again.
Yeah, I really came
Oh,
into this
no.
battle, like, probably 20% of my ability on hand. Which
Yeah.
wasn't good.
Alright, so
Le-
track it back to the Wizards of Wine.
There's
Yeah,
there's no
let's-
guarantee this was the thing that's haunting our dreams, as it were. But we'll see.
Yeah, that's
Did
true.
the what's it called not say that she was the likely cause? The mage, bad mage.
Can't recall now. We'll see. I'm sure people
Maybe we
let
could
us know.
ask. Maybe we could ask someone from the winery to look out for us if because I'm presuming we all need a long rest now.
Yeah, and I think now it's a favour.
Oh, if I can just request one thing before we shift off, can we burn the witch's body? Because I don't. To be honest, I think some dark crap can happen from her body, so I'd like to see it burn to dust.
Yeah, let's do that. Should we stick her somewhere? Yeah, pile some wood up and
Yeah,
a
we'll
little
burn the
funeral
bugger.
priory. Yeah.
It's like we're poking a dead frog as kids. Do you know when like you've got like a
No,
dead
Dylan.
frog and
What were
and
you
you've
doing?
already-
No,
you've
no,
already cut
Dylan,
its
I
head off.
don't poke dead frogs.
You've already cut its head off, and now you're going to set fire to it.
Listen, if we're nothing but thorough,
Agree though, we should burn the body.
yeah, let's burn her.
Is that what you're doing?
Yeah.
If everyone's agreeable.
Yeah, do it.
Right. So you get all the bits of body out of this this skull, which is still a lot of blood in it. And how are you setting fire to this corpse? Does it look like?
Do you want a bonfire?
Yeah, let's bonfire her.
Right, I'm going to cast a bonfire to the side of it, ready for people to chuck what they want onto it. Are you cutting
Okay.
up to throw it on the bonfire? Just going to chuck the whole thing on.
We'll chuck the whole thing on. I mean, her head's already off, so we might as well just burn her whole body. I mean, I can't imagine her living without a head, so yeah, go for it.
Okay. You pick up this mangled corpse and you throw it on the fire. As a horrendous smell spreads as the body burns, and yeah, the thing is charred, and the horrific smell kind of lingers in your nostrils.
Good. Good.
I don't want to go the mad mages for another bath. It's going to be in my hair for years.
Amadon's a bit like a dog with a dead fish, and he's like, oh, get some of that scent on me.
Oh.
It's the old man.
He's a dirty old man, isn't it? Okay, what are you doing? Let's return to the
Free the goats and then off we go. I think.
regional map. Okay, don't really need to get rid of this stuff, I think. I might as well, so I
Well-
can mark it dead.
Are we here, Peter?
Yeah. Everything's
Can't
dead.
move.
I'm gonna go pick up my great axe that I dropped.
Yeah, I better get my flying sword as well, wherever that is.
Okay, so you retrieve your sword. What are you doing with this skull? You're gonna strap it to the horse?
Yeah, we just need to carry it out, really, so if that's the only way.
Okay. Yeah, so you pick up this kind of heave ho and you get the skull on the horse as it kind of tries to steady itself. And you tie the rope I'm assuming someone's got grabbing the rope out of their packs.
Yeah, I've got
Tight
him.
around the skull. And yeah, the horse looks like a giant flaming snail with legs.
Awesome. Before we leave here, can I just scout around to see if there's any kind of a shrine, or could this be the shrine up here with the goats on, or?
Over here, you see the standing stones over to the west, east. Sorry.
Swear. Okay.
Off
there.
the edge of the map, like.
Over there. The circle is. And then over here, you see a graveyard with kind of a statue in the middle of it, raised up, a statue of a woman. And then the ruin of a church is here. And then
Is there
obviously the ruined mansions there.
Yeah. Is there any inscription on the grave and the big statue or anything like that? Any kind of inscriptions or?
Okay. No prizes for guessing as you walk up to this this statue. You see it is the likeness of Irina. Everything but the color is exactly like her. And underneath, one sec. Yeah, so almost hidden by the fog and elevated a few feet above the surrounding plots. Closed by a disintegrating iron fence, and in the center of this little plot is a life-size stone monument carved in the likeness of a kneeling peasant girl clutching a rose. Upon closer inspection, it is Irina, or someone like her. Although her features are grey and weather-worn, jumped ahead there. Her features are grey and weather-worn. She bears a striking resemblance to Irina Kolyana. Carved into the monument's base is an epitaph, and the epitaph reads as follows: "Marina, taken by the mists." Hello?
Yeah. I'm in.
I'm done. I'm done reading.
What does Arena think of this?
She looks at it and she says, "I don't understand. That's me. I don't remember this."
You're not aware that there's an effigy of your likeness here?
No, I mean, even from Marina's memories, I don't recognize this statue from her. This is more recent.
Generally, statues are raised after you've passed away, aren't they? So perhaps it would have been after.
Well, Marina more than passed away. She was murdered by the priest of that church over there, and she points to the church. And her father, who lived in the mansion.
Felston's gonna scout around the, I suppose the statue and see if there's anything noticeable, like if we can deduce the sort of age on it, how long it's been here. Like it's weather worn, but I mean, because we've been in the Book of Stroud, we can sort of take a guess as how long that point in time was to this point in time, can't we?
Let's have a intelligence check.
Oh, my forte. Thank you.
Somebody crashed.
No, somebody just went speeding down the hill in first gear. You'd be shocked. I can hear grrr coming up the road. It's terrible.
Did you roll?
Yeah, it's a 4.
Yeah. You have no idea. I mean, you can barely remember this book.
Oh god.
Can
Have
Keris
you got a
tell?
book there, Felston?
Sorry?
Have you got a book there?
It's your book, Dylan.
All right. All right.
Who's the one with 4 intelligence now?
um,
What
Does
book is
it-
this? I missed that bit. Sorry, Meg.
oh, it's alright. Go on.
Uh,
Is that Strad book? The Thomas Strad.
All right. She just picked it out of my pocket and started reading it.
No,
We've all read it already.
forgot that she's been in
All
it.
right. Did anyone pick up her axe?
I picked up my axe. I went and picked it up.
All right, that's good.
I think we've collected everything together, haven't we? Pretty much. Before we go, can I tell if this ground's consecrated or in whatever you call it, just to
How are you doing
The
that?
well, I don't know. I suppose she gone. So would Divine Sense pick that up?
Okay, I'll tell you what. So you Keris, you look around these graves, and they all appear to be regular names of regular people. And as you look over towards the church, so kind of southward, you notice on the side of the church is a skeleton, and this skeleton has been nailed with bolts into the wall. Obviously, whoever it was when they were living.
Been nailed while they've been living.
Yeah, this skeleton is just wearing rags.
Okay, like a sacrifice of some sort, then, something along them lines.
Don't know.
Right. Okay. Well, I don't either, but yeah, perhaps like to come back here after.
So did you say there was a stone circle over here?
Yep.
Yeah.
Can we venture over here?
Yeah, you can try.
I mean, the water, I don't know where the water's going now.
Actually, that's a good point. I would imagine it's been filled again.
Yeah, that
It
was
was momentarily dried up. But you've got Moses there, so whatever.
Yeah, Moses has got that many spell slots left, man.
Is that a spell slot to move the water, yeah?
Yeah, it is. Hang on. Control water. Where is it? Oh, there it is. Duration. Oh, up to 10 minutes.
Yeah, it's been a lot more than 10 minutes.
Yeah. So it just goes back to how it
In
was.
between the baby stabbing and the body burning.
Yeah.
It's been. That was rough.
So, do you say it's a slow?
You say that was really rough on Ziggy.
It was rough on me, mate. I'm not about stabbing babies.
Alright, okay. Even though they're fleshy collection of baby parts.
That made it much easier.
No, that actually probably makes it worse.
Oh.
Okay, what we're doing?
How can we get across the river then?
Use the horse.
I mean, you look at the river bank. It's not really a river. It's more of a boggy marsh. You kind of you prod it with a stick, and it doesn't seem that deep.
It's not going to swallow us if we walk across it.
Probably.
Like
I
quicksand.
don't understand why you say that. What have I ever done to you?
I mean, the horse has got this skull tied to its back. That's what I'm thinking. It's
Let's make a paddle.
Oh,
Maybe you can turn the horse upside down and use it like a boat. I mean,
I know.
could we not attach, like, because wood floats in the water, doesn't it? So why not attach, like, buoyant stuff that's buoyant on the horse? I mean, like, this horse can fly, right? So I imagine it can sort of glide over this shallow river.
Yeah, I don't know if it could fit like another person on it. Well, it's got this skull in its back though.
Oh, we can just
I don't know the
wade
way
our
to
way.
the skull.
What's the word for it? We can wade our way across the this river, can't we?
Eris isn't up for that right now because it's cold and wet.
Or I could throw you across the river. I don't know if you know. I'm quite good at. Listen, if I'm good at it, I'm gonna do it.
I mean, it sort of breaks down a bit further down if we go downstream, so it narrows off.
Do we not go like up? Like, what are we going across there for?
Yeah, like
The circle of stones.
But why are we going across there?
Did you want to put the gem back?
I don't know if it's consecrated ground, so I wouldn't want to go without trying to purify the place, and I don't think I've got the well, I might have the energy, but I'd rather take it back and just make sure it is the right stone, because we don't know for definite, do we?
Yeah, well, the Raven
We're coming
people
back to
will
this
know about
place.
that.
Yeah, we could go and have a look. Oh, could we compare it with the other stone perhaps and see if it's like a similar shiny shape, size?
I mean, if it's the same type of stone, yeah, I would agree with that. I mean, we're all knackered, and it would probably be in our best interest to come back when we're at full whack.
Yeah, we'll be passing by here again, won't we?
Oh yeah, for definite.
Yeah, we'll have to come back here for that anyway, won't we?
Yeah,
This
yeah,
is
let's
the,
do that then.
Right, so we're back to the winery.
As you're all debating this, the armor's kind of just standing around holding this woman.
Yeah, we've got to get her back too.
And Keris, you hear her say, "Home. Bury me there. It's the only way.
But where
I can
do you
return."
live?
And she points over at the rocks. She's very weak.
Okay, right. Yes, armor. Can we Felstone?
Yeah, I'll tell you what. The armor is the armor's quite heavy, Pete, isn't it?
Yeah.
Oh, can we fly a couple of us over on more? No, just take the skull off him because we don't need to take that across.
Yeah, we can temporarily take the skull off him, can't we?
Yeah, yeah.
Leave it
So
more alone.
Yeah, I'll grab the woman, and if it's agreeable, like Karis and I and the woman will fly over on Mort Noir.
I need to come across as well.
Oh, you do too.
You can do a couple of trips, can it? Can we just get it through a couple of trips?
Yeah.
As you're all debating this, the woman whispers something at the armor, and the armor begins walking across.
Yep.
It just steps into the swampy water and begins to walk. As it reaches about halfway, most of the way it's waist deep. As it gets halfway across, he starts getting not stuck, but is getting a lot deeper now. So it lifts the woman above its head, kind of arms outstretched straight up, as it completely submerges, and then emerges from the other side and steps onto the embankment.
How tall is the armor?
About 6 foot.
6 foot.
6 foot, yeah.
Yeah.
I'm gonna jump on Mort Noir. Then go. All right, let's go.
I'm on Mortnor as well.
Okay, so
I'll
you
be fine.
cross. So you're staying behind Ziggy and Marlo.
Yeah.
And
Send
the
more
sword, I guess.
back for him.
Yeah, and the skull staying behind.
Okay, so these really precious adventurers not wanting to get their feet wet send this flaming horse back and forth on this river. I mean, Ziggy's probably the only one with a genuine excuse.
Genuine problem because it might be a bit deeper.
But yeah, I mean,
do the one trip now, doesn't it?
yeah,
If
okay,
it's,
a couple of trips and everybody's on the other side.
If the armor's 6 foot and it got fully submerged, then surely that would be us all underwater, apart from I don't know, maybe, I don't know if Elston, perhaps. I'm definitely not 6 foot.
I'm 7 foot.
Oh, well, what are you doing then?
I'm an old man.
Lazy old man.
Okay. As you cross over, this woman says to you, Karis, "You must remember who you are, or this will not work.
How do I remember?
This is the end of the road for me. For now."
How can I find out who I am?
Oh, Karis, shove the deer in your mouth. The thing that you the statue that we found in the hole.
The talking statue.
Yeah, shove the deer in your mouth.
And bite it.
What does that deer do again? I can't remember.
It allows me to speak, I think, to people. I don't know. It's
Druids. Okay.
I don't know. Just where I forgot. Is she's still around? Can I ask her how I can help? How I can find out about who I am?
She says.
It's not like I can do my family tree right now.
She says, "Time grows short. You are
No.
descended from the Summer Queen. You must remember." And she's gone.
Bloody hell. Okay, and I take it she's some kind of, I don't know, druid or something like that.
You got really strong vibes from her. Similar to the woman, very similar to the woman that you met in the underneath the Golthias tree in the underworld. Right?
Oh,
Well, in the
right.
on the bridge crossing into the death plane.
Okay. Right, well, I suppose I need to have a think about how I can remember that. Anyone got any deep meditation spells?
I mean, there was that library back in Kraz. I mean, we could find something on the Summer Queen there if you wanted to.
Perhaps, yeah. You see, the problem I've got is I don't really remember much about my early life. So I don't actually. I don't remember much, and yeah, I need to find a way to do that. So perhaps, yeah, if we find something on the Summer Queen, it might jog some memory or something.
Shall we bury the woman?
I don't think she's not dead, is she? As in, like, dead but not dead.
You know, is she dead, or is she just?
She's dead.
Yeah, probably a good idea then.
Right, I guess Falston's gonna start digging a hole.
So
I'll help.
where's Felston from again?
Oh god. It's per something. Give me a sec, Peter.
Would any of them guys know?
Sorry, say that again.
Is that what Felston's checking where she's from? Because she might know something of the Summer Queen.
I just wanted to, want to check something.
I'm sure it's fun. Oh god, I can't remember. It begins with a V. I remember it, and it like the area begins with a V, and the town is like
Was it like
Alton? No,
Vash or something?
Vash something.
Okay.
Oh dear.
I think it's in the notes here. One sec.
Go grab a drink.
Oh, from Palashuk
So-
and Vasa.
Vasa, that's not Vasha, Vasa. Halischuk. I just want to check one thing. No, actually. No, you won't know anything about this. Sorry. Red herring. Okay, yep. So what we're doing?
Burying the lady
Okay.
outside of the stone circles, I think.
Oh, didn't she want to be inside the stone circles?
I don't know.
If I had to say, I'd rather. She sounded like she wanted to be. Like, obviously, this is metagame.
Okay. Well, let's bury her in the yeah, she did want to go there, didn't she? And then she said like, "I'll see you in the ever after" kind of thing, hinted at it. So yeah, all right. Let's bury her in the stone circles.
Okay.
Are we putting the gem in there too? Ziggy, what are you doing all the way across there? Come on.
Moving. Oh, that's why I've got it on the wrong mode.
Ziggy's still got the gem, hasn't he?
Yes, yeah, I've still got.
Wait for Dylan to come back.
I can't get it to move my token all of a sudden.
Them levels of exhaustion getting to you.
I'm back.
Okay, what's everybody doing?
Assisting burial.
All right.
Yeah.
So, you're right. Okay. Let's set the scene. Standing stones. So, one sec. Standing stones. A dozen moss-covered menhirs form a near-perfect circle in the spongy earth. These weathered stones range in height from 15 to 18 feet. A couple of them lean inward as if to share some great secret with their inscrutable neighbors. The woman that was there is no longer there. The one that Ziggy was talking to before. Okay. Keris, you can tell that you all can tell that these are this is probably the oldest structure that you've seen since you got to Barovia. And let's have an intelligence check from you, Keris.
Checks. Intelligence. Die.
Yeah, these are they're familiar. These standing stones to you, Keris.
Yeah. If I'm more particular about where they'll be familiar from, does that give me any kind of better intelligence, like the book that I read?
No.
No.
But you do. I mean, it's easy to see that you when you look at the menhirs, which is the stones, you can see animal shapes carved into them. Namely, a bear, an elk, a hawk, a goat, an owl, a panther, a raven, and a wolf.
Okay. But Keris is going to look to Marlow and
You can sense, Keris, as soon as you entered this circle, this stone circle. Sorry, I'm just catching up with the reading here. There's a lot to go through. As soon as you enter the stone circle, nobody else can feel it, but you you can sense that powerful gods once blessed this site.
Once blessed it.
And you can still feel some measure of power here.
Good kind.
Yes, very much so.
Okay,
So
right.
this is your kind of stuff. This is your thing. This is your party trick that you didn't know you had.
I didn't know I had. I still don't know I've got it. Yeah, I think we should. Yeah, should bury the woman and bury the gem with the woman. But I'm taking it that I don't need to ask Marlo to consecrate it. Then it feels like good and nice and whatnot.
Okay. Okay, 1 second. Sorry, I got a lot going on here. Landing stones. Okay, so you feel that these animal shapes are there's significance to them, but you can't work out what's going on.
I can't, as in I wouldn't know that the gem should be put here.
Yeah, no, but yes, there's that. Yeah, you don't feel that this gem belongs here.
Okay. As in I don't know if it belongs here, or I know it definitely doesn't belong here. Sorry.
It doesn't feel like it belongs here. It's a similar magic, but different kind of magic.
Okay.
It imbues this gem.
Right. Well, maybe we should keep the gem and just bury the woman then, for the time being.
Okay, so you all begin digging a hole. Is it a shallow grave or is it a deep grave?
Deep. It's like, yeah, I'd say deep, because if we're not just burying like some old hag witch, we're burying like somebody who suffered.
Is she alive?
She did.
I thought we'd saved her.
She asked you to bury her here.
Yeah. So yeah, let's dig a deep grave.
All right. So who's digging this grave?
I'm gonna with my sword, but I hope some help would come. So
I'll assist.
So the sword's not really.
I don't really have anything
Did somebody
else to
pick
do.
up? Didn't somebody pick up a shovel? Somebody picked up a shovel previously.
It was Tarek when he nicked a shovel from a shop.
Okay.
It's terrible when you need him.
As you're trying to decide how to dig this hole, Marlo and Keris, you become aware of a commotion behind you, and you turn to look, and you see Ziggy staring at Omadon, and Felston puts her hand on Omadon's shoulder and asks, "What are you doing?" And as she says that, she kicks him in the back of the knee, and Omadon kind of drops to one knee, and as a vial falls out of his hand.
Amadon, how dare you? What are you playing at?
No, we're just doing this while you were all sorting it
Just
out.
doing what? Just doing what?
Getting some more of Strahd's power, access to power.
What does Ziggy think of this?
I'm seeing what Wilson does about it. I'm just, staying at a safe distance, because I know what this man's capable of, and he's up to something shifty.
Felston's like, there's nothing evil here. There's nothing to say Strahd's been here. There's no reason for you to take any sort of power. You're more after like, you were always after the desecrated grounds. There's nothing. We can't feel any evil here, so we have to assume the best.
Yeah, you can do that. I've
Keris
also,
is going to pick up the
I'm also
valve.
thinking
that
this
he's got.
this might be the wrong ground. I might need another vial anyway. But guys, I'm trying to get as much power as I can to defeat Strahd, and in doing so, I need to visit these grounds. I'm thinking I might be out on a whim here, but trying to get what he did in his book. I'm trying to replicate that, and hopefully I'll be a force to be reckoned with when we go to defeat Strahd.
Keris is going to suggest that Amadon's taking ground from the wrong place, and he wants to search over by the church.
Yeah, and I'm thinking I need another vial now. Well, I've got another vial, so I could do that by the church.
I would exercise caution.
Yeah, but I'm going to
You
need
could be getting power that you don't understand.
Alright, I agree. Power I don't understand, but not as much power as I once had. Lesser power than I once had when I had my crown.
Mm.
So I'm just going to open up to the party and tell them what I'm up to.
What are you up
Keris
to?
isn't up to you keeping that vial, no matter what, with the good grounding.
That vial is empty.
Is it?
It's empty.
Oh, you tipped its contents into the ground.
Tipped its contents into the ground.
Ziggy spotted you after a flurry of messages
Alright,
in the
so
background.
that's in the ground, yeah. So
Yeah.
I just need to take this ground back and put it in the vial.
Osnas, did you put your blood in the ground?
Yeah.
Amadon!
Amadon, as you like try to grab the earth where you poured the contents of the vial, you only find soil. You don't find what you're looking for. As you dig around.
Let's go back to the graveyard.
Is he still bending down?
Yeah, he's on one knee and Felston's looking menacing over him, although there's no PvP allowed.
Felston's just like,
Can we have a little bit? Like, I can just kick him on the shoulder and push him to the ground and say, "You fool!"
Felston shouts out like, "Hang on, you desecrated this ground with your blood. That means it has to be
It's not my blood.
Whose blood is it? Whose blood did you put in the ground?
Amadon, what's going on?
I took the blood in front of all of you.
Blood? Oh, did you put raven blood in the ground?
Might have done.
Oh, Felston just puts like, you know when you pinch between your eyebrows, like, you have to consecrate the ground. You've desecrated it.
I might have done.
Idiot. You have to I was just like, you have to reconsecrate this because you've just desecrated it.
No, I'm not
Obviously.
very religious, but
Felston goes, I'm not either, but I get that this was like, if the woman wanted to be buried here, there was something good about it.
I've had. I don't know.
Felston's gonna kick Amadon in the ass, just like a quick kick.
Shall I lose 1 hit point?
If I roll a natural 20, I might kill you.
Let's have a strength. I'm joking. Okay, so what are you doing?
Are you guys going to back me up on this, or would you like me to stop? I know I'm not going to take.
I want you to stop. What else are you going to do?
Well, I'm not going to take human votes into account.
Felston's like not religious, not anything like this, but gets that this is like sacred ground. And obviously, we know that Stroud's like mucking about with the land, going, why? And it's like, why would you muck about with land that's already good? So I'm gonna say, cut it out.
I'm not good though, and
I know you're not.
neither is Strahd. Neither is anybody in Barovia. And
Milo,
I don't
Milo
think-
during all this talk of consecration and desecration, Milo is extremely aware of this being Fey sacred ground, and it's nothing to do with Cord. There's nothing that you can do to intervene with this.
No, I'm keeping quiet. I just want to see how it plays out. For what it's worth, I'm against it. I don't think it's wise. I think there are other ways to defeat Strahd.
So-
Falston goes to Amadon. Give me all your vials.
No,
Confiscated.
Give me the vials.
no,
Right, Falston just takes the vials.
no.
Yes.
Doesn't quite work like that.
There is no discussion. I take the vials. I go, you get these back when you behave.
There's no PvP, and you can't take away his agency. So if he doesn't
Right.
want to give them up,
Can I
Enough of-
strongly threateningly tell him off for like, why would you do this to ground that we know was good? Why would you not take power from the already desecrated grounds? Why would you do it this way?
Which
Stroud
way did Strahd do it?
Stroud hasn't touched this ground, so there's a reason why Stroud hasn't touched this ground, isn't there?
No, I understand that, and I'm saying maybe I made a mistake with this ground.
Maybe you made a mistake.
Maybe.
Ah!
Who rolled this? Ziggy? Ziggy, what are you doing? Sussing me out.
Listen,
you're by the way, you're wrong about Strahd not touching this.
Oh.
It was in the book.
Yeah, so this is the swamp, isn't it?
Oh, this is the
swamp.
with all the druids.
Nope.
So I don't need to go to the graveyard.
You've already ruined one ground. What's to stop you from ruining another?
I've ruined 2 so far.
We don't even know about them. What
my
other grounds did you ruin, Amadon?
No, you
Don't
know about
spill
the
it.
other ones as well. You know about the other ones. You had an inkling about the other ones, should I say.
Right.
You better spill all, Hamadan. Not any more vials into the ground, though.
It's a shame. But no, I think I'm onto something. If you'll let me. And maybe if you
all
want.
that seems a bit shady to me. By my standards.
By your standards.
Felston goes like, listen, we steal stuff, right? We take things, yeah, but we don't muck about with like holy
Stealing?
grounds. We reacquire. We
Are you holy?
there's
Would
a
you
line.
class yourselves as holy?
No, never said we
Right.
were holy,
So,
but we don't mess about with like would-be holy grounds.
but you
It's just
stab
not with it.
stab babies and throw goblins around.
You were there, you don't know.
Listen, maybe
Well,
goblins.
I've got the baby. It looks like it's been stabbed.
Come on, who knows what happened in the midst?
We found a woman in a bath of blood. I think we're open to ideas here.
And now you're burying people alive. Just
She's
because they say they
dead.
want to be buried, so it's like euthanasia.
She's dead.
You're dead.
Dead. We've already
thought-
established she
I
was
thought you
dead.
brought her back to life.
No, we brought the
Oh.
woman. Yeah, we brought the woman in the bath, and then she's like, "I'm dying. Stick me in a hole." And we went, "Okay."
I'm dying. Or did she say I'm dead? Oh, she couldn't say that, could she? Because she won't be dead.
Right.
Oh, here we go.
I've had enough of this. Right, Falcon just goes up, picks Amadon off, and pops him
You're
outside.
stabbing babies, burying people alive, and I'm messing about with
Again,
mud and
Wait, what?
blood, and I'm the baddie.
Not the Betty, but you're doing stuff that ain't great. It's not contributing. So
Have you ever
Falcon goes
seen-
and picks
have you ever
Amadon
seen-
up and pops him outside the stone circle and goes, "Enough."
Oh, I'm not in the circle.
So
Yikes.
Had enough of this rubbish. Bury the woman and consecrate the ground. Be done with it.
I'll keep digging with something. just you crack on, guys.
I ain't good, right? But I ain't gonna miss about with something that may help us.
I'm going to get that muddy blood and put it back into the vial.
Can't do.
Why?
It's gone.
You can't find that blood.
Oh, I can't find it. Well, I've got another vial with blood in.
Doesn't mean keep it to
You
yourself.
do.
Are you going to tip that in as well?
Yeah.
Oh, Felson's stopping this. Felson just grabs the vial and goes, nope.
Oh my word.
What's I mean, in all this, Keris would feel deeply uncomfortable with going ahead with this. She thinks this is wrong. Everything about this is wrong right now, and you're dabbling with things that.
Burying somebody alive, stabbing babies.
She's not alive.
Dead.
Alright. Are you sure she's not alive?
He's dead. She died in the armor's arms.
I'm not
How-
dead.
How she's talking to you?
Not talking
not
to she asked.
She asked before
Keris
she
before
died.
she copped it.
Right.
Is this like the bloke out of Monty Python's Holy Grail? I'm not dead.
I'm not dead yet.
Not dead yet.
I think I'm getting better.
Definitely dead.
I'm
I've double checked.
happy.
Dead.
So this is already unconsecrated grounds.
But because you unconsecrated it.
Right, so just let me do my thing and we can come back and consecrate it. I can help
No.
consecrate it.
No, you're not
So
unconsecrating it.
how are we supposed to
Can't-
respect this lady's wishes, Amadon?
Did she say that she had to be buried on consecrated grounds?
Look, she's a special kind of person. She's not just your average Joe.
But it's already
She...
been unconsecrated.
So you.
Yeah, so
Alright, Felson's had enough of this and puts Omadong in a chokehold and chokes him out.
No
that's
PvP.
PvP.
Oh, damn non-PvP.
Yeah, if there was, Keris would totally be getting him with a sun sword right now.
Jesus.
Oh. Wouldn't be killing him, but I'd give him a
Jeez.
swift kick up the ass.
I'm deeply disturbed, and I'm very well. Not me. Well, I am too. Me and Keris are both upset
Right.
about this whole situation.
Can we perhaps discuss this at another time? The hour draws late.
It does.
Clearly, there's no resolution at this point. Maybe
Tell you
we...
what, Omadon's going to say, right, fuck it. He's going to throw his 3 vials in the river.
I'd
The
say
river.
Yeah.
into the swamp. We'll just say, well, you know, if you can prove that your theory might work, it might be worth exploring. But as it stands, you know, just doing things off your own back is probably not the best way to do things at the moment. We are a team, and
And behind people's backs when they've already gone consecrating areas, and then you're unconsecrating it after we've consecrated it, it's not on.
now we have to consecrate the unconsecrated that you consecrated,
Exactly.
and my head hurts.
Soiled it. Soiled it.
So
Oh,
if
my
we just leave this for discussion another time, Oberyn, if you can prove your theory, or at least talk us through it at a later date, maybe when we get back to Wizard of Wines. For now, we'll
Right.
bury
Should I
this.
keep the vials for now?
For now,
While I'm here, I'd like to, because I've already unconsecrated it, just try with this last vial, and then I'll explain it to you when we get back to the Wizard of Wines. Obviously, I'll need to get more Raven blood and another vial now, anyway, because I've lost one.
okay.
So I won't be able to do what I think I'm trying to do until we get to the 3rd spot, anyway. This place is already unconsecrated, so there's no point in me not carrying on with it and then telling you what I could have done. I could tell you what I'm on the path to try and do.
Okay.
We've not lost anything by me just trying this again.
You
As long
have.
as-
You've disrespected this lady's burial ground.
I've already done that though, so
Yeah,
it's
that's what you already have done.
it's no harm in just retrying because it's already the damage has been done. What do you think?
I think you should probably give up while you're ahead, because we can't bury this woman now, because we can't. I figured burying her would have done something for us, and it hasn't. So now we will never know unless we reconsecrate the ground. So, you either
Yeah,
you should either tell us what you're going to do from the get-go.
Yeah, no, but it's obviously getting late.
Well,
Right, Marlo, have you got a spell to protect her body for a while?
Christ.
oh god, what's the spell?
Revivify? No,
Oh,
that just brings back.
One that blesses her body. I don't have it equipped at the minute.
I've got bless.
I've got that as well. That don't work.
No. Hang on.
What time is it?
Mr. Wolf. So I'm looking for my spells.
So what are you doing with this body?
We're just seeing if Marlo's got that thing that can protect her from protect her for so many days or something like
From
that.
being undead.
Yeah.
Gentle repose.
I've got that as well, but it's a dusk spell, and I've no spell slots,
Yeah, I don't have
so
that
I'd have to
one.
long rest.
I don't have that one booked either.
Why don't we revivify her and then ask her? And then once the revivify is up, we can bury her?
If we're a long rest off dusk, I could speak to the dead with her as well as what's the other spell for consecrate the ground?
I could just raise her from the dead.
At this
Well,
point,
that'll
it's
be
probably
handy.
the best thing.
Let's give that a go, Marlo.
Really? Okay.
Let's do that.
Right. It's going to cost me 500 gold pieces, but I've got loads, so it's fine. It's fine. Right. Let's. Hang on. I'll make the adjustment in my character sheet.
Oh, hang on though. Before we do that, they don't come back properly, do they?
Hang on.
I don't think we should do it here.
No, they. Hang on. Let's read the. I'll put it in the display.
No, I mean in Barovia, they don't come back properly.
No. No.
Oh, so I don't think we should do it. This lady is not just you. She's a special lady. You know, when we went into the tunnel bit and we met the people where the souls end, the end of the souls day, whatever you call that bit. She's from that plane. She's from that place. We can't do anything. Yeah.
She's not only is she from that place. As you look at her, it is the woman that was speaking to you in that place.
It's the same with. Yeah, she's a special woman. She's like not I don't know, not a god, but she's like an angel. She's an angel.
Right. Okay. So.
She needed to be buried in this beautiful land that Amadon's messed up. Personally, I'm at a dilemma because I don't know too much about Fey magic and Fey.
You don't know anything really.
Stuff. No, exactly.
You can seal it.
We know any corrupted Fey magic to work this skull.
Well, I've got to consecrate ground, haven't I?
Does that work for Fey consecration?
As I said, Marlo, you know that this wouldn't, your consecrate ground wouldn't work here. Cord has nothing to do with this ground.
That abbey thing, what we learned at the church, would that work?
No.
I think I could consecrate the ground here.
Could you, Dylan?
Shall we make a decision?
Who?
Everybody.
What are we doing?
That's what Pete wants to know.
Well, I've just been watching for 30 minutes. I mean, it's great, but I feel like you've come full circle now and you're about to start the circle again.
Can I consecrate the ground here and it be like the Fey consecration, if you will?
Have you got consecrate ground?
Learnt it off that guy in the church, so it's was he to do with Cord? Is it
The same with Marlowe. You know that the Morning Lord's consecration will not work
Morning
here.
Lord, that's it. No, so no, I can't do anything, but I also don't want a barrier here.
I do.
I'd say bury her here because there's nowhere else to bury her. We don't know
Please
if
do.
Omadon managed to destroy the ground completely.
Can we bury her at the other side of it then, like away from where Amadon's been defiling the ground?
Yeah, I'd suggest that as far away as possible. I can bless the ground. That might help. Probably won't.
Like over here somewhere, uphill from Amadon's.
Away from shenanigans of Omadon.
Yeah, let's do that then.
It's probably the best bet.
Let's do that.
Why don't you bury her with the deer thing that you got from Hole?
I think that's just to a language, like to be able to speak to her in a language, whatever language she speaks in.
But we got it from the Hole, so surely that should do something for her.
Not too sure, and I think I might like to keep it in case we meet her again.
She's dead, isn't she? So, and we don't know if we'll ever return to the spirit portal thing.
Oh, but perhaps we could at some point. I think it'd be a handy piece of stuff to have. She knows a lot about my past.
Alright, chuck her in the hole.
You chucking her in the hole.
It's lower her into the hole.
All right. All right. So you, the armor walks over with her body, and it gently lowers her into the hole that you've dug, while you were arguing, and kind of takes a step back, and now it's over to whoever's reading her rights.
I think Kerry should lead this one.
Oh no, please don't.
Special woman, you should be able to.
I don't know anything about her. She knows about me. I don't know anything about her.
Surely there are standard words though when you bury someone. Ashes to ashes,
Yeah.
dust to dust.
All that
Please.
stuff, yeah.
You know more about Omadon.
No. Anyway, rest in peace, ashes to ashes, dust to dust, and probably some paladin special stuff. I don't know.
Okay. So as you begin saying these words, you don't really know what you're saying, and then almost something like the power of this place overtakes Keris, and she begins speaking in various languages that some of you understand. Some of these languages. Oh, are you back, Falston?
Yep, sorry.
Okay. So, Keris, as she began speaking uncertainly, the power of the place has overtaken her, and she begins speaking in various tongues. That some of them you can understand, and some of them are completely alien to you. And her voice becomes louder and louder. And then, Keris just kind of snaps out of it as she finishes speaking. And all the power in this place drains Keris, and the ground where you're standing on, the sky is already dark. It turns like a dark black purple color, and you look above you to see what's going on with the sky, and you see a portal open. And in this portal, you see more blackened sky, but you see almost a city floating in midair, and there's rocks falling from it. It's a desolate land. Let me see if I can paste that in here. There, can you see that? in the chat.
Oh yeah. I was not expecting this.
Okay.
And in the distance, Marlowe is the first one to immediately recognize her. It is the Raven Queen, and it's a woman that's wearing a gold crown. She's wearing all black. She has a white mask, and she has a raven on her hand, and a peculiar looking white flower in her other. And she says, I'm going to post that into the chat as well. She looks like this. And as she approaches the portal above you, she says, "Well, this was unexpected." And a spirit rises from the grave that you've just dug, and it turns to you, and it's crying. It's this woman. She's crying, and she says, "What have you done?" And she gets sucked into this portal, and the portal closes, and all the whatever life was on the ground here, like the grass and everything in this stone circle, dies. And as this portal closes, it closes with like it lets out this massive shockwave and knocks all of you over. And it is gone, and so is she.
I'm just going to do a... Oh my God, goes, well done. And there's a slow clap.
Keris immediately understands that you began with one ritual and you completed an entirely different ritual as the blood that Omadon spilled begins to bubble up around his feet and then begins to spread around this stone circle until you're all pitter-pattering in blood.
Awesome.
Can I scoop some of that up and put it in my vial? The empty one.
Jesus Christ. Yeah, sure. Congratulations, you have corrupted this land.
Who? Me?
And lost a really powerful ally. And we shall end it there.
Oh,
Great.
Nice
you
one.
suck, Commodore.
I want to thank you, each and every one of you, from the bottom of my heart. That is the best session I have run to date. From start to finish. That last bit, I'm like, as soon as Dylan messaged me and he says, "Yeah, I wanna sprinkle some blood on the floor," I'm like, what the fuck? And you've basically you've outdone Strahd. Because he didn't have one of the lady's three's bodies to bury in the ground and create such a powerful ritual that summoned the Raven Queen from the Shadowfell.
Oh, I knew we shouldn't have buried her here.
Oh,
Fucking hell.
so like, alright, so the Raven Queen's like a god, right? Like, I've been listening to the Adventure Zones, like, that's like one of the major deities, eh?
She is huge. She's the be-all and end-all of bad guys.
Like, we summoned, like, the
Of bad
worst
guys?
possible person
You've
that
got-
we possibly could.
She's up there.
Oh my
So
god.
she a bad guy. She's evil.
Oh, she's good.
She's top of
She's
the
good,
pops.
Dylan.
She's top of the pops. We summoned like the best possible ally, and you like, oh hey, give it to the evil like worst one we possibly could have. Oh my
Cool.
We
god.
probably pissed off the other two ladies as well.
Not to
You
mention the
probably-
residents of Barovia.
Oh my
Yeah.
god.
I
We,
might just put my
Yeah,
head in the
no.
lake and drown myself.
we screwed the pooch here, mate.
Yeah, I'm up for going to Strahd's now.
I wish I could PvP. That's all I'm gonna say.
Yeah.
I
Yeah,
wish I could PvP you.
That was fucking amazing.
It really wasn't. Can we do a do-over?
Oh, yeah, please, can that be the Christmas do-over?
No,
Mulligan.
ain't no way I'm
Are you so
reversing that.
lucky and go back and do it again, Peter, please?
There's no save game in this.
Oh my god. So, oh.
That was amazing.
sake.
Thank you. If I wasn't going to be so loud and the family's sleeping, I'd start clapping, especially at Dylan. Just amazing.
Okay, so Dylan's not allowed to do anything now without say so.
Right, I'm just right.
No,
Everything
not
has to
Dylan.
be-
No, no.
Omadon.
I'm not evil. My character's evil.
Omadon, alright.
Neutral evil.
Yeah.
Let's put it this way, if you come in
You know,
dire straits, I might just forget to cure you. Oh no,
Your,
he's
your
dead.
characters have no one to blame but themselves because you've been wandering around Barovia knowing full well this tiefling is evil.
I'm a spawn of Satan,
I'm gonna drown you in the river.
but it's hereditary though. You know, you can't blame me for it.
Just because it's heredity doesn't mean you can't fight it.
I'm trying to fight it. You know, are evil.
yeah.
And I'm swaying towards the good side, but
You
It's not-
summoned
it's
the
not-
goddamn Raven Queen, was you? God damn it. We summoned the Raven Queen. Oh my god.
and she can fuck off too.
Oh. Felston's just lying in the ground like, oh.
Hang on, you're not
Why?
chaotic evil, Dylan.
No, sorry. And she can do one too.
I hope she comes back and takes you.
I would have thought you'd like to get to know her better.
I would have. Is she evil or is she good?
Who?
The Raven Queen.
The Raven Queen is the personification of evil.
Right. So yeah, I would have liked to know him better. I thought she was good from what people were saying then.
They use your love potion on Adele.
But there you go. I've just destroyed not destroyed, but sent back the most evil person ever. So you got to thank me for
Game-
that.
No, but you gave
That-
her like the best ally that we could have asked for.
Oh, evil ally, you've got him. He's here. He's on my
No,
back.
you're the worst. You suck. You're
Obviously not. We've done more than Strahd did.
No, but you suck. You've literally shot us in the foot. You've literally cut off our nose to spite our face.
It's alright,
Could
you've
not
got
have made this any harder.
you've got a wizard ally with dementia.
Oh. I am in awe of everything.
I am in awe of you guys. What a good session that was. It might not feel like it, but honestly,
I'm glad
was
you're
fantastic.
getting something out of this.
I've never enjoyed a session as much as this one. God, the fucking Raven Queen.
Right.
Summon the fucking Raven Queen. Oh my god.
All you had to do, like from when I pointed out that the standing stones were there, all you had to do, she even said to you, just bury me there. It's all you had to do. And then Dylan messaged me, he's like, I want to drop some blood here from the vial. And while that's why I kept like stuttering when Keris was asking, oh, and what about this and what about that? And I'm messaging Dylan, and I'm like, are you gonna do the chant? And he's like, yeah. So I messaged Craig, and I'm like, you spot this? And he goes, well, I want to tell Felston. So he tells Felston. Felston then like grabs his shoulder, and it all kicks up from there. I'm like, where do we go from here? The Shadowfell, I guess. I only put it above your heads in case somebody said, I want to jump in there. I'm like, all right, game over. Oh my god, that was fucking amazing. Thank you so much.
Oh, thank you.